Hello and welcome to the district finals here. This is going to be a special day for a few people. Briley Savage in the booth with me. Are you excited for today?
I am so excited to get this started.
Me too. I mean, we have the finals here. We're going to see a lot of talented athletes, a lot of looked upon prospects in the state, I guess you could call it.
For sure.
A lot of talent here will be on the rubber in just a minute or two. We'll get started with the JV girls 400-meter relay in just a minute. That will start pretty much on the dot. This will be a dialed-in day. Everything will be by the minute. So I guess I should be by the minute. So we're actually going to be starting in 4 minutes at 4:30. So it should be pretty fun. Be sure to visit Tumbleweed Plus after each event if you want to see the medals be given and interviews with the qualifiers. That's going to be Fort Stockton's broadcast. They're going to be doing interviews and everything like that. So it should be very fun. So for an example, say your kid's running the 400-meter relay, you can go see them on the medal stand.
And then
Right after that.
right after Tumbleweed Plus, we'll interview him.
That's so interesting. I love this collaboration we're doing with Fort Stockton. It's just a good way to show how the district can come together and be as best as possible.
For sure, and it's cool to see our setups next to each other and how different they are, but how we both accomplish such amazing things like this district meet.
Yeah, exactly.
If you have family or friends who couldn't attend but would still like to cheer from home, please encourage them to follow YouTube links and watch the meet online today. Thank you for being here. Cheer loud, and let's enjoy a great day of track competition. At this time, we would like to ask you to rise, if you're able, and remove your hats as we honor our great nation with the playing of the national anthem.
Alrighty, well, it is finally 4:30. That means we're ready to start our afternoon with the JV girls 400-meter relay.
In lane 3, Greenwood, represented by Hoffman, Rojas,
We'll start off with the JV girls here, and then move to the varsity girls right after.
Oh, you know what we could show? We could show a new feature we have. So we didn't have this the other day on Tuesday, but we do have it now. We have a leaderboard. So throughout the day, we'll show out this leaderboard right here. It shows you what team's winning what. So right now you can see that Greenwood is doing a pretty good job with the home field advantage. But yeah, that'll be updated pretty much every race. We'll show it throughout the day. So that's going to be a big help for not only the commentators, but maybe the viewers if they wanted to stay in tune with it.
All right. I'm Coach Thomas, by the way. I'm sitting in. I'm excited, man. I'm all antsy and ready to go.
Hi,
I
Coach
love
Thomas.
track. I know some of y'all are just experiencing it for the first time, but this is my jam.
Why are we starting the 100-meter relay on a different side of the finish line? How are we going to know who
This is a 4x1.
finishes?
4x1. It's a relay. All right, so we're looking for who gets the
Oh.
handoff first.
Okay.
Looks like Andrew. Is
Okay.
that who's on the outside lane here? Seminole. Seminole had the handoff first here for the JV. Looks like Greenwood's doing a good job on catching those staggers on the inside. Again, we're looking for who is handing off first. Looks like Andrews and Seminole are in the lead. We'll definitely see coming out of this curve. Luckily, we have a good angle when it comes out of the curve.
Yeah, coming out of the curve.
That was Andrews right there with that handoff. It's pretty tight
Ooh.
between them and Greenwood, but I think Andrews is ahead
Andrews
right
lighting
now.
it up.
Maddie
Oh,
trying
Greenwood
to
right
fight.
behind her.
Yeah, she's
It's going to
catching
come
up.
down to finish. I think Maddie Robertson's going to have that.
Greenwood
at the
may
end.
do it. Oh, and it will be Greenwood.
All right.
That
let's
was a
see.
tough battle. Let's look at the leaderboard. Run time, 53 seconds. And it was Greenwood by, oh, man, that was
500ths of a
quick.
second. So
500.
close.
Wow.
Tell you what,
That's
it's going to be
real
a good
close.
day. When you start the meet off with a 500ths of a second difference, you know it's going to be a good day of competition.
That's amazing right there. What a race that was. What a finish that was. You had Andrews really just sprint out quickly there. You couldn't have guessed, really. It was a hard guess if
Yeah,
you were
Seminole
going to
was-
guess.
Seminole was ahead at the beginning of it, so I didn't know what was going to happen.
Yeah, Greenwood came all the way back. I'm a little more excited than I would be for obvious reason. Well, now we're going to go to the varsity girls here.
Looks like we're going to have the same lanes as we did for the JV girls.
Oh, okay.
I might be wrong on that, actually. I was wrong.
Oh, okay.
No, that's the real times. I don't know. I missed it.
It's okay. It's fine.
Seems pretty close to what it was, though.
Well, here come the varsity girls here for the I forgot what it was. The
4 by
410 meter relays. Yeah, 4x10. Or
4 by 100.
there it is. I was going to get there eventually. I'm ready.
I don't think you're in exchange zone.
Oh. Well, sorry, Briley. I just hear your voice multiple times. So,
Yeah.
yeah.
And they're down in their blocks now, fixing to get started.
This is going to be a really competitive one. Our seed times are all pretty close. Andrews is favored, but Greenwood's been getting faster every week. Seminole has been putting on workshops too.
Yeah, here we go. Seminole, I believe, is on that outside edge.
Mm-hmm.
Andrews and Seminole right now really battling, but whoever the second leg is for Pecos is fantastic.
amazing.
Yeah, their second leg over there is great.
I believe Greenwood got that handoff there.
Andrews is making up a little bit of ground into the curve.
This is really where we're gonna find out who's in the lead here. Let's take a look.
Looks like
As we're
Seminole.
coming around this curve, it's Andrews. It's a three-way
Andrews
tie
making
pretty
some
much.
gain. Sydney Click trying to fight. It's going to end up being Andrews.
Click making a difference. It might be Click. Oh, but
I think
Andrews
got that.
really went off at the end there. It
Yeah,
will be Andrews.
Andrews
for,
for
that one.
sure, but we don't know.
Who came in
Who is
second,
second?
is my question that I will be asking. And it will be.
All right,
it will
how
be
about that?
Click.
Sydney Click making up a lot of ground to catch that one up. That's
Just
pretty
by
impressive.
0.3 of a second there. No, Click really had it there. She almost got in the lead right there, but Andrews just
Took off.
took off at the very, very end to make that. a 3/10 difference.
And Mitchell. In lane 3, we have Greenwood with Martin, Carrillo, Hernandez, and Auden.
All right, now we're looking at JV boys.
Andrews with Stewart, Sanchez.
One of the interesting things that's kind of behind the scenes that some people don't know is the lane assignments for district relays are random, but not generated by the computer. The coaches meet at a central site. Normally it's Monahan's. It's pretty in the middle of everybody. And they will draw cards. They'll have a card stack that's labeled, they'll have the 2 through 7 of hearts. And everybody will draw a card. And so right here, the boys from Monahan's draw the 2. Greenwood drew 3, Andrews 4. So that's how these lanes are decided. So that way it's fair and nobody has a preferred lane going in. It's completely random. So interesting.
Yeah, I did not know that.
Yeah, neither did I. That's kind of like what they do for baseball if there's a tie in the district. But usually they just do a coin flip on that.
Well, hard to flip a coin when there's 6 results that you need, right?
You could have a rock, paper, scissors competition. Something.
That's skill, though.
How?
Rock, paper, scissors is totally skill.
Play me right now.
I didn't say I was good at it. I just said it takes skill.
I don't think it's skill.
All right, so the favor team right here is going to be Greenwood by about a second, so we expect a pretty good performance from them. But the ones pushing them are definitely going to be Andrews, which is great because they are right next to each other. So here we go.
Yeah, here we go is correct. Seminole and Pecos, we're in the same color.
Seminole swallowed up Pecos' stagger real quick. Staggers are holding pretty steady here on the backstretch. Greenwood catching a little bit. Right now, Fort Stockton way in the lead in the outside lane.
Was a little bit slow, though, so that may have gotten them.
Here's going to be where we tell right here. Greenwood may be coming up a little bit.
Greenwood's going to have stick first.
Yeah, it will be Greenwood taking the lead now.
They're
Greenwood taking off.
Fort Stockton's not going to stop pushing, though.
Greenwood slowing down a little bit. Fort Stockton coming in the backside. It will be Greenwood, but Fort Stockton did have a scare there.
Kind of caught up there.
And I believe Andrews will take the 3.
At this time, we'll do second call for the boys.
Yeah, Fort Stockton was right behind their tail, and Andrews was right behind Fort Stockton's tail. What a race that was. That ending got a little exciting there. Greenwood just taking it on the third handoff there.
All right, so back to the varsity. This is going to be a big one. Did we look at results for varsity girls real quick as we're waiting for them to get in their blocks? As those, well, hopefully they'll load. The internet here has been rough. We might end up having to put it, well, we can't do it on that computer.
It's going to get there.
Yeah, I would like to see who our area qualifiers are.
With Castillo, Ramos, Lopez, and Gonzalez.
I'll try to load it on my end too and see if.
Are you ready?
Yeah, well, here come the varsity boys 4x100 meter relay. So we're going to get started in just a moment. Everybody's just kind of warming up. Quick reminder, if you want to see a few interviews from the medalists there, make sure you go to Tumbleweed Plus, the Fort Stockton broadcast. We are in collaboration with them for this district track meet.
So here's our results here for the varsity girls. The area qualifiers are going to be Andrews, Greenwood, Seminole, and Monahan. So best of luck to all 4 of those relay teams as they go on to take on District 4. All right. We are on a time schedule, which is a little bit different than what we have done in the past. With district, we have to be on a time. When we get to a vent, they'll roll through the vent as fast as they can. But then once we're done with the varsity boys, there may be some moments where we're just kind of hanging out and waiting and giving those athletes a chance to recover.
Yeah, the last thing you need here is some drastic injury because you're not recovered fully, especially when we get to the start of the season where it matters more.
And
Here we go. Fort Stockton taking the stagger just a little bit there, but Greenwood gets the handoff first.
Greenwood's way out there right now as far
That
as
looks like
staggers
Brooks.
go, but it's Greenwood and Andrews for sure. Andrews with the handoff first right there for exchange two.
Yeah, Andrews taking off a big time.
Mason
Greenwood's
Lee
right behind him.
making up some ground on that curve.
Here's Brooks right
This
there.
is going to be a
Oh, no,
photo
that's Dylan
finish
Payton,
here.
Sorry.
It sure is.
It's not Dylan Payton. That is
That's
Oh, that's Caden
Caden
Alfred.
Caden Alfred.
This is going to come down
Neck
to the
and
very
neck.
end.
We're going to have to. Oh, my
Looks
goodness.
like it's
we
going to
didn't
be
have it.
Andrews
I
by
think Andrews
just a
might have
bit.
gotten that one.
Camera 3 is going in and out there. We do not have it. We're going to have to go to the leaderboard page to figure out that one.
We've got a full house in the stands, so those cell phones are going to cause a little bit of havoc with our wireless signal. So we apologize if that cuts out every now and then.
Yeah, 4:16 was the run time. They're going to have a little bit of trouble figuring out who won that one down there. They're going to have to go watch the video and actually choose. Andrews will get it.
Andrews with it. Oh, my goodness. Look at those times. 1/100th of a second.
That's crazy.
That is the heart of a track meet right
And now
there.
Andrews and Greenwood are definitely the favorites right now in the boys varsity division as far as who's going to win the point total for district champions. So that's a huge win there for Andrews, as Greenwood was expected to take that first place there. So big swing of points there for Andrews. So congratulations to them. Your qualifiers for area are Andrews, Greenwood, Seminole, and Fort Stockton. So they'll get a chance to race again next week at Lubbock Cooper and maybe have a little bit of a rematch.
An absolute upset there in a way. Very close race there, 100th of a second. That's hard to do. I mean, if you blinked anywhere in the middle of that, you saw the difference maker. You blinked during the I don't know what I'm talking about here anymore, guys. You got to help me out.
Sometimes I just start talking and I don't know where I'm going with it.
I do that all the time.
All right, so the 800, this is I always say it's between this race and the 300 hurdles for the hardest race in a track meet. This is 2 laps, and you can't run it slow. It's not like you would think the mile or the 2 mile, those would be the hardest, but you can pace yourself on those. The 800, you really have to kind of get up and go. And so this one can be pretty tough. You can see the cones on the track right between lanes 4 and 5. This is what's called like a staggered start. So the girls that are out there on the outside, they will stay on the right side of those cones all the way until they get out of this curve, and then they'll break into lane 1. The ones on the inside of those cones, they'll break into lane 1 right away. We do this so that okay, hold on.
So here we go for the 800 JV girls, and they are off.
Yeah, here we go. They're not gonna go very fast. I mean, this is a 2-lap race here. I can't even complete one. So
Yes, this is definitely one of the hardest races, if not the hardest. I ran this race once, and
never looked back.
that was my first and only time running this race. That tells you how it went. So up in the front, you'll see Sarah Barron from Greenwood.
Yeah, Barron there, taking a nice lead.
She's done extremely well in this race all year long. And then right behind her, we'll have Evie Robinson, also from Greenwood. Then you'll see some Andrews and Fort Stockton mixed in there, along with some more Greenwood.
Yeah, well, back-to-back Greenwood for the top 2. Then Andrews sneaks in for the 3rd. Halfway done here, Barron still leads. Barron pacing herself nicely. Doesn't look like she's in a hurry at all. Doesn't look like she's about to be tired.
No, she's definitely really good at pacing herself throughout this race.
Barron getting a more commanding lead on her fellow Rangerette right behind her. 1 and 2 Greenwood at the moment, and that's a pretty wide margin there from first and second and third. So looks like it's getting a tad bit bigger also now.
First place with a time of 20:51, Andrews.
Barron coming to an end here. I have a cameraman's head in front of me.
So here she goes. She's going to get a good kick for her finish.
Yeah, here we go. Now we
Evie
start
Robinson starting to catch up to her.
Oh, she
She
is.
might pass
She's
her.
gonna take it from
She
her.
might pass her.
Barron's not taking enough
Great
strides.
finish from Evie. She's going to get that first place in this JV 800
She's gonna
race.
take it. Okay. No fight from Barron on it. 2 Greenwood Rangerettes there. Going to take
Great
the
job from
top
both
2
of them.
there.
That's awesome.
So that's going to be nice. That's going to help out the team totals quite a bit for Greenwood being 1 and 2. Third will be
Fort Stockton.
Fort Stockton. Yes.
So we still have some girls finishing up here. And this race has come to an end. We'll go into the varsity girls 800-meter run. There are quite a few of them. Oh, it looks like they're calling them back out off of the track.
Yeah, we're having a little bit of troubles here. Well, also, one, it's timed, so we probably do have some spare time maybe, but
Maybe so.
but also we're having a little bit of difficult with the board, with the leaderboard. So as that works itself untangled there, we'll get probably back on track here, but I'm willing to bet that it's time. Speaking of leaderboards, do we have the leaderboard?
It is trying to reconnect.
Oh, so we don't have the leaderboard.
I'll
Okay.
have it after this race.
Okay.
Trying to update it, but we have no internet.
Well, that's lovely.
It's great.
Second place, Fort Stockton.
Well, thank you for everybody tuning in. We have quite a bit of people watching at the moment. So, yeah, thank you, everybody, for tuning in. We are getting ready to do the 800-meter run for the varsity girls.
Wearing hip sticker number 1 from Andrews.
I really like watching this race. It might be because my twin sister's running, but I'm super excited to see how they'll all do and how this is going to play out because I know they have some pretty close times from Andrews, Monahans, and Greenwood.
So for that JV girls division, we unfortunately we had the wrong event pulled up on the board. That's why the times weren't coming through. But we did get the actual times. It should be on. Sorry, I took my phone with me. It should be on Mile Split Live now, so we'll be able to get those results here in a little bit. At least give you the top few finishers. Shout out to Camila Alvarado for pointing out that we had the wrong event pulled up.
Serenity Martinez.
Do you have a guess on how long, like what time this would be over?
7:45.
Oh, I was thinking like 8:39. Because I gotta like do citations on the college. But it's due at like 11:30.
It shouldn't be too late. This will be fast.
What is this start called? Is it called an alley start?
Yes.
Is that like an alley start when they start
Yeah,
at the
because
same?
Like when they're
each
split?
division here is going to stay in their own alley.
Okay.
So this
Oh.
one that's closer to us, they're going to break into lane 1 right away. The ones on the outside will break into lane 5, and then when they get out of the curve, those ones that are on the outside alley will break into lane 1 then. The point is so you don't want every athlete breaking into lane 1 all at the same time, because then it gets a little crowded.
Because the one that I'm used to is the waterfall where they're just all.
Yeah, a waterfall start happens right at the front. It's the same line that those girls on the inside alley are using.
Mm-hmm.
But this is a little bit safer because it just spreads everything out. You can see everyone's kind of positioning themselves, and they get out of that curve. Oh, I guess we had a
Oh no.
bad start.
Well,
Okay.
Now they're ready. Now they're all warmed up.
It looks like the starter had possibly bumped the wireless starter before, because if you saw it had a minute on the clock already.
Oh.
Mm. Okay.
So you have what they're doing is you have the people that are actually timing the event over there, and so as soon as the gun goes off, they check their time and they'll tell the starter, "Hey, good start." So right there, he shot his gun. They checked time. They saw that it was already running, so they said, "Bad start, bad start." They have to false start it. They bring them back and reset.
That's got to be rough for your
So-
race adrenaline.
No doubt.
Yeah, that really does have to be kind of rough there. Imagine like that will kind of like lock you out of your zone a little bit. So you kind of have to get focused back and situated back in something, I'm sure.
Yeah, I mean, usually your starter has a headset on so that they can hear from the starter whether or
Okay.
not things are good. I don't know. I can't tell. I can't tell who the main starter is. Is it Lee Brockman?
Yes.
And so I don't think he has a headset on, so he may not have realized that it was needed to be reset. So it probably just bumped his pocket. Those things are very, very sensitive. And I mean, you can test it just by tapping the top of it. And so it probably just got tapped. He didn't realize that it had gotten tapped, started the race. Now they bring him back. They give him a little bit time to catch their breath. We're not in a huge hurry. The track meet here, when it's all finals, this thing tends to move pretty quick. So, the girls ran about 60 to 70 meters there. And so it won't take them too long to kind of recover. That's kind of almost a warm-up. You would see them doing that on the field. So what's really detrimental is when they don't catch a bad start until they're 250 meters into a race and they stop it. Then that's when you have serious problems. And so luckily everybody was quick to catch this one, and
All right, now we're ready.
we're
Here are the
ready to get going again.
Varsity girls,
Right on.
800-meter runners. Let's get some noise going for them as they line up to start their race again.
So Briley, you've trained with these girls before. You can probably
I
speak to the
have.
fact that 60 meters is not a whole lot of distance for you guys.
Yeah, no, it's really not.
Whenever y'all come to practice and run 4
yeah.
miles in a day.
Yeah, it might be a little more difficult for them because they're a little bit quicker than I am.
Yeah, it may be it more messes with your focus. Is really I think the
Yeah.
reason they give them a time to catch their breath and get dialed in.
Yeah, I mean, I would have needed the rest of the day to get prepared back from that. I would have been tuckered out after that. So,
So we have some great 800 runners this year. Alyssa Barron has been doing some great numbers. May Savage has the record for this event, but she's still coming off of an injury. So we'll see how her time goes. You're the sister. How's her injury going? She doing good?
Yeah, she's good. She got a new cast on last week. You'll see it when she runs by this camera over here. She's got a pink cast on her
Yeah,
on her hand.
styling.
Oh, for sure.
hard not to see. It was bright pink right there. Golly.
And that's actually one of our softball buddies. And first up here, her name's Elise Santiago. She's from Monahans. So her and May are super competitive.
can see right now in second is Micah Kendrick. She's a Greenwood girl that qualified in the 3200 on Tuesday. She's clearly making a push here. This has not been the event she's been kind of zeroed in on as far as this is going to take her to area. But right now, she's running a fantastic race.
She really is.
You know, Micah is just a straight competitor, so you know, she doesn't care about the seed times. She just wants to win. So right now, she's kind of solidified herself in the front of the pack, and if she has enough gas to finish this, she could find herself a trip to Lubbock Cooper. Now, Andrews looks like that she's going to have this on lockdown unless Monahans can chase her down. This last 100 is going to tell us everything. It's going to be all about the kind of finish that these girls can have.
That is Abigail Schaefer from Andrews.
Monahans was kind of closing that gap on the curve, but
Yeah,
Andrews is really taking
and here
off
they
now.
go.
Yeah,
May
nobody going to catch
Savage.
Schaefer.
Look at her kick up here.
Yep,
I know
Savage.
that's my sister, but
Yeah.
she's got a good
What?
kick there. She passed Alyssa, and it looks like Addie Armstrong from Seminole is starting to catch up. They're going to have to push it here at the end, and that is our top 4.
Yeah, great race there by all of them. You know, huge shout out to both of them. And I understand we're trying to call this as evenly as possible, but we're from Greenwood, so I'm going to take a little minute to talk about Greenwood kids. I'm sorry about that if you're from outside of Greenwood. But
Just mute it for a bit.
yeah, you can just ignore us for a little bit. But huge props to May Savage for coming off of an injury for most of the season, not being able to train and really being able to battle back and be in, running shape enough to buy herself another week. So now she gets another week to train even more. And then Micah Kendrick, not caring about what seed times were. She was seeded probably 7th in this race. And she comes in, and she's going to be on the medal stand today. And so just fantastic job by those two to kind of rise up and take on that challenge. And, you know, Alyssa Barron, she's going to be the alternate there. So just a great showing for Greenwood and a lot of points going on to the Greenwood side. And that's not to take away from Abigail Schaefer, who was absolutely a dominant freshman right there.
What was that time? 2:22?
Oh, they took it off. 2:22 was the run time. I didn't see the exact times, though.
2:22.
That's insane.
That is an insane time. And that's a freshman, ladies and gentlemen.
Yeah, much time. There's a lot of time for her to grow. We could see that be, much better. So, in the next 4 years. So, a lot of exciting stuff coming.
From Pecos, Jace Arona. From Andrews, Navid Hernandez. From Pecos, Adrian Garcia. From Seminole, Damon Wall. From Fort Stockton, Gustavo Fernandez. From Andrews, Jacoby Trevino. From Seminole, Jason Patino. From Pecos, Ezekiel Mendoza.
All righty, well, let's take a look at the leaderboard here. Briley, you want to list them off?
Yeah, so for JV girls, we have Greenwood in first place with 84 points, Andrews in second place with 50 points, Seminole in third place with 50 points, so they're tied for second, and Fort Stockton in fourth with 49 points. And then for JV boys, we have Greenwood in first place with 92 points, Andrews in second place with 65 points, Fort Stockton in third with 39 points, and Monahans in fourth with 31 points. For varsity girls, we have Andrews in first with 93 points, Seminole in second with 85 points, Greenwood in third with 55 points, and Monahans in fourth with 39 points. And for varsity boys, we have Greenwood in first with 91 points, Seminole in second with 70 points, Andrews in third with 62 points, and Monahans in fourth with 31 points.
Yeah, well, here we are for the 800-meter run. Yeah, so a lot of Greenwood on the top of that again. So, sorry if you're not from Greenwood. You're probably not going to enjoy me saying what here, but no, Greenwood's been very well this meet. Andrews is in there a lot as well in the top 3. But the top 4 is what counts for area. So you need to be top 4 Wait, no, you don't. That's just for
For
specific
individual.
event. Yeah. Okay. So I don't know what I'm talking about.
So in first, it looks like we have some Monahans. I can't see the hip number.
I didn't catch it either. We'll
Didn't catch
catch it
the
on the
hip number.
next go around.
Yes, we will.
But Monaghan's is leading
They
very
got a
well.
pretty big gap in between them. So great start from Monahans there.
Seminole and Pecos were in the same colors again, so you're going to see a lot of yellow.
And Monahans is just taking that gap even further. These boys behind him are trying to catch up, but I don't know that they will. This might be Andrews coming up.
Just half a lap left, really. It's really going to show where we are coming around this curve. Monahan's still in it, but he's
Looks
getting
like
lapped.
he's slowing down.
Yeah, he is.
And he's getting passed by,
That looks like Andrews, maybe.
I think it's Andrews.
I think so, too. Yeah, that is Andrews.
2 Andrews boys, and here comes Greenwood with a great kick. 3 Greenwood boys are all pushing up. It looks like it's going to be Greenwood, Andrews, and then some more Greenwood.
Greenwood will win. Let's see who, to be exact, coming up. That will be, yeah, Greenwood with the 2:11.78. That's really good.
And here we got some more people finishing. It's easier to tell names when they're in their own lane.
Yeah.
I can't
no,
really
it's
see the hip numbers
It's much easier.
from up here in the press box. I thought Monaghan's was going to take that one from the beginning.
Me
You
too. I
never
mean,
know.
He had a good run. He just
He
couldn't.
barely lost it at the end.
Yeah, I mean, right on that last curve there, he just couldn't hold on, and well, it didn't work out in his favor.
That just shows how difficult this race is. As we were saying earlier, it's one of the hardest races in a track meet.
Well, right now, go to Tumbleweed Plus to see some medalists and some interviews. We have 3 Greenwood Rangerettes. Or sorry, 2 Greenwood Rangerettes. One's joining the picture for fun. On the podium. And they will be interviewed on Tumbleweed Plus as well. So make sure you go over there and check things out.
We have 17 runners in this final event of the 800 meters. Wearing sticker number 1 representing Andrews.
I don't know if you heard the PA above us, but it said 17 runners in this race.
That's a lot of runners.
From
Golly.
Pecos, Ian Solis. From Greenwood, AJ Snodgrass. From Seminole, JR Rodriguez. From Monahans, Quentin Willis. Also from Monahans, Hayden Graves. From Pecos, Kian Aguilar. From Fort Stockton, Jose Aguilar. From Seminole, Angel Botello. From Fort Stockton, Jonathan Bueno. From Greenwood, Hunter Outlaw. From Andrews, Colt Adams. From Monahans, Josh Galvan. From Seminole.
All right, and we're off. Well, here we are. Looks like Greenwood in a pretty solid lead to get us started here. Pecos right behind them.
Qualifying for area, 4th place, May Savage. 3rd place, Michael Kendrick. 2nd place,
This group here in this race is pretty tight together.
Yeah,
Um,
they're
Other than our
slowly
first
breaking
place.
up.
Yeah, our
Um,
first and second place are kind of breaking away.
Right now, it's a solid Pecos 2, and then it looks like, did I say Lobos or Greenwood? No, I could not see that far.
That's number 1.
That's
That
number
is
1. So
Andrews.
that's going to be Andrews.
Titan
okay.
Richards from Andrews.
So it's going to be Andrews Pecos, and then we might have a couple Greenwood guys coming. No, we don't. Okay. Now I see which ones we are.
Titan,
As
who's
they
in
come
first
by.
right now, comes in with the seat time of 2:03.92.
That's pretty quick.
It's really fast.
Just a reminder, if you guys tune into, if you see a race and you have a loved one that ran it and did something great, be sure you switch over to the Tumbleweed Plus stream so that you can see their medal ceremony and even go get an interview on camera. So go check it out. It's pretty cool. And shout out to Lindsay White and Henley Kinser, who are our camera operators down on the field, standing in the sun, looking into the sun. We're living the good life here in the press box.
Mm-hmm, in the AC.
Well, it's Andrews, Pecos. Pecos getting a second win. So is Monahan's. Monahan's
Hayden
really
Graves
taking it
from
now.
Monahan's is really kicking towards the end here.
That's going to be Graves.
Graves is gonna
That's
take
going to
it.
be Graves. He took it last
Oh,
last
goodness.
round too in the prelims.
The 3,200?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So that's going to be something there. Graves having a good week. That's not Graves.
That's Galvan.
That's Galvan.
Oh.
It's okay. It happens to the best of us. Galvan there does take it, just barely scraping by Smiley. And then it's going to be Aguilar from Pecos. Pecos had a good race. They were second the whole way until Galvan got there and beat both of them.
And then you got Richter's there. So those are going to be your top four who are going to be your area qualifiers. So congratulations to them. And then Andrews going second, fourth, and fifth. That's going to be some serious points for Andrews on the team totals. So this and the mile are kind of an Andrew boys staple. Like they know they're going to make up some ground when it comes to those events. And so I expect once everything is entered, we look at those scores on the men's varsity, we'll probably see that Andrews has probably made up quite a bit of ground because they know when the 800 comes around, they're going to do some good stuff. Take a little time here as we set up the hurdles. I heard we were about, we're going to be about 10 minutes behind schedule as we dealt with the reset on the 800 and had the, the technical issue of having the wrong race pulled up. But like I said, everything's working out. Everything, even the girls that had to restart, they all ran PRs. So maybe that's the trick. Maybe they need to run a 60-meter dash before they run their 800. So everything so far going great. I'm very happy that I'm not on the sideline. We need to make sure we give Henley and Lindsay all the love.
For sure. And if we can get them a break maybe sometime.
Well, that's why
Well,
there's
they have
two
each
of
other,
them.
yeah.
They're
I was
supposed
gonna
to
say
give
they
each
do
other
each other.
breaks, but they don't want to be lonely.
Everybody be able to see and make sure that we get all of the timing and equipment devices working properly. So again, those pylons,
Alrighty,
that's
well,
a visual for you
just a
to
little,
make sure that you stay
just a
behind
little
those.
time here
Thanks for your
left in
help
the
with that.
setup. We will be getting started
Now on the track, we have
in
our
just a
JV
second.
100
So
meter
JV girls
hurdlers.
100-meter hurdle here. It's going to be pretty exciting here.
One of the final
Like Thomas was saying, this is where a lot of the ground gets made up for Greenwood and Andrews if they are behind. So it should be pretty interesting to see which one of those two it will be. But also if there's any upsets. It's always exciting when there's upsets.
Greenwood, Giselle Velasquez.
Well, right now they're still putting in the times for the 800. The 800 is one of the hardest events to time because they have to. Oh well, actually they're done. I'm wrong. But they have to line them up, and every kid finishes in lane 1, so they have to really identify who is which kid and everything like that. As opposed to like this race, everyone's going to finish in a different lane. So you don't even really need to know what school they're from. You just need to say lane 1 finished first, and that's a lot easier to time. Let's see. So I know that Briley is working on point totals. I'm going to go ahead and cheat and skip ahead of her and look and see what happened with the men's varsity point totals. Greenwood came in today 20 points ahead of Andrews. They are now Greenwood with 91, Andrews with 76. So made up a little bit of ground there. Also, they did a great job on the the relays. So here comes the 100-meter hurdle. Really looking at steps here. If you can count the steps between the hurdles, 3 steps is the goal. 4 steps is what you fall back on if you can't quite reach it with 3.
Next on the track is the Varsity.
Yeah, that's going to be London Fails taking that one. And then right behind her is going to be another Rangerette as well. So back-to-back Rangerettes there for 1 and 2. And then Seminole is going to get the rest of the area bids. So that's going to be pretty solid. Or sorry, no. Sorry, that was wrong. Monahans will creep in there and get the last area bid. Sorry, it wasn't fully done yet.
Okay, I'm back. I'm focused again.
Dialed in.
Mm-hmm.
All right, so I was kind of saying this earlier, but as we're watching these varsity girls, the thing to really look at is steps in between the hurdles. If you can get 3 steps while maintaining your sprint, then you're going to be a pretty elite hurdler. If you have to fit in that 4th step, that means you're kind of having to shorten your stride a little bit, and that means you're slowing yourself down to get that 4th step in. And so all of these girls being in finals, we know they're going to be pretty solid. So really look at those steps in between. And then these races that have prelims, you know, lanes 4 and 5 are going to be your favorites going into finals based off of seed times, which in this case is Andrew Bear and Crow from Seminole. Crow, the first one of the hurdle, just smoking these hurdles right now. Right now it's Seminole, Greenwood. And it looks like that's kind of how it's going to end up.
Mm-hmm.
I believe it's Wrecker for Andrews is going to end up in 4th place. So Crow from Seminole with a 15:11, Flowers from Seminole with a 15:47, Bear 15:54, and then Wrecker was going to be your last area qualifier with a 16:26. Congratulations to those top 4.
Yeah, that's going to be great there for him. So now we're going to move it back a few meters. It's going to be the JV boys 110 meter. So that's going to be fun.
We're moving it to the blue mark, up 2 notches. We need 3 holes showing.
Just the hurdles.
All right, so I was talking about those strides. This race is very much about the steps you take. And so obviously men are going to take a little bit longer step just because they have a little bit more power in the legs. And so what they do to accommodate that is instead of running the 100-meter hurdles, they're going to run the 110-meter hurdle. So they add 10 meters to the race to kind of add an extra meter in between every hurdle. And that's going to give the boys a little bit more room to reach out with 3, because otherwise they're going to be stuck in an awkward phase where they're on their 2nd step and there's not quite enough room for the 3rd. So right now all the coaches are out there kind of shifting these hurdles back to add those 10 more meters to the race. And we have I'll let Briley tell you the kiddos are about to race.
Okay, so in lane 1 we have Blake Chandler from Greenwood. In lane 2, Adrian Gonzalez from Monahans. In lane 3, Garrett Willis from Greenwood. Lane 4, Jacob from Andrews. Lane 5, Pablo Rodriguez from Andrews. Lane 6, Braylon Cartwright from Monahans. In lane 7, Ishmael Pando from Fort Stockton. And in lane 8, Chandler Cox from Monahans. And I do remember watching this race the other day in prelims, and Ishmael was really fast.
Yeah,
This
well,
should be
Jacob,
exciting, yeah.
Jacob Cuellar, I'm sorry about the name, from Andrews, this freshman.
Yeah, he was smoking.
He looks like he's 2 seconds ahead of everybody else in this final. But one crazy thing about hurdles is anything can happen.
Mm-hmm.
This is the race that even if you have a stud in it, every coach in here is holding their breath.
Here we go.
And right away, we see Jacob is really pushing getting those
Yeah.
3 steps. Got a
He's
great
having
stride.
he's having a great day. Queller might take it.
There's no doubt on that one. He
Oh,
had that
Queller
from the
will
get-go.
take it.
And then Blake Chandler from Greenwood is right there behind him.
Great job for Blake Chandler that, being in lane 1, that means he came in 7th in prelims. And so going from 7th to 2nd, that's a great job.
Yeah, he
Did
definitely.
he clip a hurdle?
No,
Is
he-
could that have been the difference? Because that's a
Could've been.
big jump.
Maybe so.
It's nearly a 2-second increase over Tuesday.
First place with a
Maybe
I
he's
think
just
he just
hyped.
prepared more.
Yeah, he's just hyped.
Yeah,
He's locked in.
probably it.
Let me go on to the varsity.
Yeah, well, while they're getting ready, let's take a look at the leaderboards here.
800-meter relay. First call, 800-meter relay. Now stepping onto the track.
So this is updated through the 800. Is that correct?
Yes, through the 800.
Through the 800, so this is not counted the hurdles just yet. But yeah, we have JV girls, Greenwood. I mean, doing amazing, 106, and then the rest isn't very close, 55, 53, and 50 for the remaining 3. And then in the JV boys, we're going to have Greenwood again. This one's a bit closer from 1 and 2, but 3 and 4 are going to be not close, very. So Greenwood will take it at 108, and then varsity girls, we will have Andrews at 103, Seminole at 87, Greenwood in there at 66, and Monahan's at 47. Greenwood will be leading for varsity boys with 91. Seminole close behind at 76. Andrews tied with Seminole, and then Monahan's at 41. Let's see it here. About to get started. Gun is in the air.
There's a lot of Andrews and a lot of Greenwood in this. Was there
Let's see.
and 2 Seminole? There's only 3 schools competing in this,
They have all 3 Greenwood boys and all 3 Andrews.
and 2 of the
2
Seminole.
Seminole.
Here we go.
And Andrews looking strong on the inside.
Yeah, top 3 looking Andrews.
Looks like Andrews might get all 3.
Yeah, Andrews looking to take a sweep on this one,
Wow.
and I think they might.
They might.
That's going to be a 24-point event for Andrews if that's the
Wow.
case.
I'm going to need to update
That's
the
gonna
points
be
And
again.
it is
Big.
24 points for Andrews boys right there.
Oh
that is
my
that is a
goodness.
huge turn as far as point totals go.
I think maybe Carrillo squeezed in for area. No,
So
just
Seminole,
back for Carrillo. So that's going to be Seminole. And then Carrillo right behind him. Look at that, 200ths of a second there.
so with Carrillo and Brooks, that's 3 points versus Andrews 24. That means Andrews just gained 21 points on the Greenwood Rangers there. How much were they ahead by?
They were ahead by 91 minus 76.
23?
20, yeah.
No,
that
no,
closed the
13,
gap.
right? 13.
So that closed the,
Yeah, so
the
that's
gap
gonna-
dramatically there.
That's going to push. Sorry, I'm.
Oh, wait. I was looking. No, I was looking at the right one.
That's going to push them, I believe, into first.
Now that should easily move them in
I
to
think
first.
so.
Yeah. They were 15 points behind, so that should
Yeah,
push them to
that's
16
that's
points in the lead.
drastically gonna shift it there. That's impressive.
Yeah, that's a great event by Andrews. If you're an Andrews fan, you're feeling really good right now about that result.
Start at 5:30. So we have 11 minutes of time to pass.
Yep. So here's where we get to, this is where we have a lot of time to talk about these team points because we're on this time schedule. We have to take a break. We're not allowed to start this 100-meter dash until 5:30, and so we're going to end up taking a bit of a break and letting all these kids recover. Maybe we caught up.
I also just want to give a shout out to all
Yeah,
of our
so
amazing
you,
Broadway students.
the way it works is you know, Nathan asks, why are we taking breaks if we were 10 minutes behind? We're not 10 minutes behind anymore. That's kind of how the finals work. This is kind of a hurry up and wait kind of day, which is kind of nice in the fact that you can kind of catch your breath and relax in between each race. But they had 15 minutes to run the 100 hurdles and 15 minutes to run the 110 hurdles. It obviously doesn't take 30 minutes to run those two events, so that's why we've now caught up. And this gives, you know, because you're going to have kids that run the 110 hurdles that also run the 800 relay, and you don't want them to have to, you know, in 5 minutes have to get back on the track and run. So this is a good opportunity for everybody to catch their break and for Briley to update point totals. And
For sure, I'm working on
and
that
this
right
could
now.
be a great time for you to switch over to Tumbleweed Plus because they're doing medals right now. Even though, from the looks of it, the camera they set up is going to have tons of parents in between them and the medal stand, but it is what it is. Looks like they're sending somebody to maybe move it. I don't know. Oh no, she's going to recruit them for some interviews. I can't. I'm honestly excited to like get home tonight, and I'm gonna pull up Tumbleweed Plus, and I'm gonna watch all these interviews and see what these kids have to say, and it's just a great opportunity to highlight some of these athletes. You know, like that's why we do what we do. I mean, it's not because we just love streaming so much. It's because we want the opportunity to highlight this competition, highlight these kids and their hard work, and what a great way to do that by having, you know, these interviews and you know, recognizing these girls that have qualified for area, these boys that have qualified for area, and kind of giving them a little bit of a moment in the spotlight. So I think that's pretty cool. So anyway, that's at Tumbleweed Plus. If you want to, you can go to tinyurl.com/2026 district track. tinyurl.com/2026 district track. And that's going to take you to a list of all of the live streams that we've done for the district meet, including the two that are running right now. And even better, you know, we had some internet issues in the backyard during field events, but I recorded all those events in high definition, deleted them all on Tuesday night, and uploaded the high definition versions. So the ones that we filmed are going to be some pretty high quality streams for you guys to be able to watch. So pretty cool. I think Briley's working on Varsity Girls now, so she's ripping through these
I
point
am. I'm on
totals.
Varsity Boys now. And then I'll be right back with it.
But this one's going to take you longer because you're going to have to
I'm going to
switch
have to
names.
switch a lot around.
Because that was a big, big swing by Andrews. Again, they're doing the medals right now. We also, we have comments turned on the YouTube video, so if y'all want to get a shout out to maybe a loved one you've got competing or, support your community, we'd love to hear from you. If y'all are watching Tumbleweed Plus, let me know how that stream's going. I'm curious. I can't watch it right now because we're working, so holler in the comments.
With the JV girls on the track, we have the gun to go ahead and get them started at 5:25. So let me
There you have it with the point totals.
All right. Well, yeah, here are the point totals. So I'm gonna start in the bottom right here. Andrews coming up big time. They were in second by 15. Now they're up by 6. So that's going to be very beneficial for them. That 110-meter hurdles right there. They had all 3 of them. It was a clean sweep from Andrews, so that really pushed them there. And then for the varsity girls, it's going to be Andrews, Seminole, and Greenwood there with Monahan's right behind Greenwood. JV boys, it's going to be Greenwood, Andrews, Fort Stockton, and Monaghan's 120 points for the JV boys so far from Greenwood. That's a lot of points.
Sorry.
Oh, it's fine. I'll just stop.
Looks like we're going a little bit early.
Who is that looking like?
I'm not
Looking
even
like
gonna,
Andrews.
I'm not even going to try to.
Yeah, I'm never guessing again after I guessed the other day.
Look
I
at
was
these
way
times.
off.
Look how close they are, though. This is why it's. There was a time in my old man career where we used to time these by hand with little wrist watches, and I can't. Ugh, this race was a nightmare because look how close they all are.
Yeah. Did you get like assigned a certain person to track or what?
We would have what's called a spider timer. So there would be 8 different timers that were plugged into this one box. One person would start it whenever the gun went off. And then I would be timing 3rd place. So as soon as someone crossed the 3rd time, I would hit my button. And then there'd be somebody else that would be picking who was 3rd, and they would go get them, write their name down, come to me, figure out what the 3rd place time was. It took a lot longer, and it was a lot less accurate. It was tough. It was very tough.
Yeah, so Griffin there from Greenwood will clinch a spot for area with the 14:06, I believe. So
That's JV. JV doesn't got area.
never mind.
We're learning things.
Well,
It's okay.
still a good run.
It was a great run. And if JV had area, she would be there. Sorry, I didn't mean to rain on your parade there. You were so
Just
proud.
ruined my time.
Yeah, you were so proud.
Why am I even
apologize.
here then if we're all not having fun?
Maybe we'll host our own little JV area right here.
We should.
I think we should too.
I'll run in it for fun.
I'm pretty sure all those JV distance kids are going to be like, no, we're on break until cross country starts.
Oh gosh.
I think you just gave Briley some flashbacks that you didn't want.
Yeah,
All
I'm
right,
taking a
so-
break this year.
Yeah, no doubt. So this is the Varsity Girls 100. Now, I can tell you this. The seed times that we see on our live result page, those are season seeds. They're not what they ran on Tuesday.
Okay.
So just something to keep in mind.
Yeah, well, we should be starting any second now. Gun is up. Well, the gun's up, isn't it, Camilla? The
Our
gun's up.
director's giving us a little sass over here.
The director's about to go be kicked to the sideline.
That's why she doesn't have a microphone.
That's why you don't have a microphone, Camilla.
She'd be doing air horns on the.
Yeah, this is why you're not near the soundboard.
Oh, and they're off because
Here
the
we
gun
go.
was up.
Woo!
That is Rylan Newbro up there.
Yeah, look at
He's gonna
that.
take this one.
No doubt on who's going to win this
yeah,
one. Newbro,
will have that.
had a step on everybody. 12:39. All right, so let's see. So that's going to be first place, Newbro from Andrews. Second place is going to be Click from Greenwood. And then Leckman from Seminole. And Gonzalez from Pecos. Those are going to be your 4 area qualifiers. And that's a talented group right there. I believe we will be competitive in that event.
Click will secure a spot for area. You can't rain on my parade for that.
There
one.
you go. See, I'm just here to teach, Nate. That's what I'm doing.
Being rude. That's what you're doing. Golly. I was having a good time, and then you ruined it. No, but congratulations, Newbro. Yeah, I mean, right out the gate, we knew exactly who was taking that one. Andrews will get that first point, the first place points for that one, and also a little bit.
Also lost your train of thought.
Yeah,
It's what it is. We talked a little bit yesterday or Tuesday about the drive phase. That's when you come out of those blocks. The idea of the blocks is to have you come out of. You start your race top heavy with those shoulders way out in front of you, almost like you're falling. You're falling on your face, so you're running fast to keep from falling on your face. And that drive phase is that entire duration that your shoulders are out in front of you. When you're out of your drive phase, those shoulders come back, and now you're in your running phase. So really great 100-meter dash sprinters are determined in that drive phase. You'll see really great starts, and that's what's going to make the difference. And right there, was it Newbro? Was
Newbro.
Newbro. You could tell from the get-go her drive phase was dead on, and coming out of drive, she came out of drive phase last, and was a step ahead of everybody by the time she did. So it was a fantastic start for her, and then she just had to be fast. That was great.
So here we go for the JV boys 100-meter dash.
I love, we keep talking about Greenwood kids, and I'm sorry for that, but those the kids I know. Beckham Whiteside is a tight end, and he's a big tight end. He's a big boy.
And committed
And he's-
D1 for baseball as well.
Yeah,
Like that.
and that's a big man down there, and he's running the 100-meter dash. You got to love it.
And he made finals.
Yeah, he's talented athlete here at Greenwood.
And had a home run the other day.
Ooh, but this is all Seminole and Andrews right now.
Oh, don't be
Ooh,
so
but
sure.
Beckham is making
Whiteside
a move.
making it interesting. Let's see those numbers as they roll in. Wade from Seminole will get it. Stewart from Andrews will get it at second. Dyke from Seminole and Whiteside
He
will
squeezed
be
in.
in there.
Squeezed in to get 4 points there.
That's why Whiteside's my goat in track and field.
Reyes from Seminole will bring in 5th. That's 2 points. And your last point earner will be Sanchez from Andrews. That's 1 point.
In lane 1 from Andrews, Jacob Jones. In lane 2 from Andrews, Alfredo Harper. In lane 3 from Seminole, Gavin Nelson.
All right, so looking at the varsity, we had some close races during the prelims on varsity, and so I'm looking forward to. I've been excited about this race since Tuesday. Let me pull up that sheet. My phone will respond. Okay, it wasn't just me. So I don't have the. We do have prelim results. We can look at those. So Eduardo Hernandez ran a 10.94. That's out of Fort Stockton, and he is the favorite here. But the one that's going to be exciting is between Hudson from Andrews and Nelson from Seminole. They were 1/100th of a second between the two of them, with Mason Lee bringing in 4th. So going to be exciting to see this little rematch between Hudson and Nelson.
Yeah, it should be really exciting to see. I remember they were really battling it out the other day on Tuesday. So I want to see another good battle here until the very end.
Well, anybody besides Hernandez crossing that finish line first is going to be a huge upset here. So let's see if he lives up to the times he's been putting up all season.
Here we go.
Great start, and he's showing why his name was talked about. There is no doubt who's taking this one.
Yeah. He easily has that. He's going to go another 100.
He's still going.
I don't blame him.
Man.
10.69 is the time that he puts. That's going to be a PR for him, right?
Wow.
Isn't it?
I
Oh.
think so. I don't know what this is
It
doing.
was
Here we
it
go.
was showing Andrews there.
Yeah, that's a PR for him.
There it is. Yeah,
and
it's
had-
going to be a PR. Well, there's no other better time to do it than now, I guess. So,
Until area, then that's a
Oh.
better time.
yeah.
And then regional, that's a better time.
Well, then right now he's not there right now.
I'm
is he?
just messing with you. It's a great time to start peaking and getting those times right now. You don't want to
Yeah.
PR too early. You
Yeah,
want to
that's
start
what I
doing it
thought.
now. I get what
Lee-
you're saying. I'm just giving
Mason
you a hard
Lee clinching away a spot for area on that one as well. 11:19
job.
for Lee, as well as I don't know.
That's
Nelson?
Nelson and Hudson. So
Nelson?
Hudson from Andrews and Nelson from Seminole. Hudson from Andrews is going to win that rematch, and so
And that was a big one.
great job to all 4 of those sprinters. They all did a great job. It's just Hernandez that's going to be the one that turns heads.
600ths of a second on that one, so it's going to be a bit different. But now we're going to go to the women's JV, 4 by 200.
Yeah, we're going to
meter,
be
so-
starting this at 5:45. So we have about 9 minutes. Of course, I say that they started the last event about 3 minutes early. So
Yeah, Daniel was upset.
oh, because he probably went to go get a snack. What was it that you were talking about the other day? What did Daniel was eating?
Green beans.
Green beans. He had green beans
During
in
a
his pocket.
football game.
He had a
In his pocket.
yeah.
Yes.
He
It reminded me
he
of
brought
Napoleon
a
Dynamite.
Ziploc of green beans in his pocket, and was just up there munching on green beans. Gotta love him.
Was munching here.
I-
Popcorn on mine.
I tell that story,
That was
but
Kyle.
he's not here to listen, but I'm going to give him a huge amount of love because Daniel Diaz is the original GSN student broadcaster. Even before I was part of the program, he was helping Coach Olson, who really started the live streams due to COVID. He's the one that really started our streaming program, and David was the one that went and live streamed or filmed games for him. Daniel, I keep saying David, don't I? I did. That's great because I used to do that on the mic too.
He doesn't appreciate it.
Yeah, Danimal, old Danimal.
Yeah, I mean Daniel's been here forever. So
Yeah, he's
it's-
been doing this longer than I have, and so he's a senior this year. I texted him this morning. We had we had some guys that had to go do some one-act play stuff because they're still competing, and so I texted him this morning and was like, hey, can you come do one more stream for me before you leave? And he just said, what time do I got to be there? So just been an awesome workhorse for GSN for 4 years, and we're certainly going to miss him when he graduates. We have a couple other seniors up here that are I'm not going to miss as much, I guess. I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding.
Let me on.
Hey, I went to state.
Oh, God.
Say you're gonna miss me.
I'm going to miss you very much.
I'm awesome.
You are
and I have
very awesome.
obnoxious claps.
You do. It's in Seminole. That box is a pretty nice box. It's softball, and it was not big enough for your claps.
Yeah, I'm
No,
awesome though. Okay, Nate's back.
Yep. Camilla's been awesome due to she stepped in last year late to help with softball and then has been pretty much the voice of the Rangerettes all year. You did volleyball,
guess.
basketball, and softball, so you've really
I guess. I was
you
there
kinda-
I was there too. I
yeah, you
guess.
kind of rocked it this year. And then everybody knows Nate. He's been doing it for years, and then he made it to state with his video. So we're proud of him. For
Could have
doing
won
that.
state. Kyle said he was going to win next year. I said only if you complete it. So
That's true. That's true.
um,
I told Kyle I wanted to do a UIL documentary about all the things that went wrong with this year's UIL documentary.
with his UIL
yeah,
documentary.
no doubt.
Mine I actually did. He didn't finish. So we were joking on that on the way back from Austin about a month and a half ago.
Wow. It's going to be well, we have some good ideas for the UIL competition next year. We're hoping to see if we can get somebody else back there to follow in Nate's footsteps.
Good luck.
Oh, man.
And currently in first place is Andrews with 119.
All right, so
JP division.
that's so we have Briley Savage on the mic with us.
Really?
Miss GSN Athlete of the Week,
Yay.
just so y'all know. And we're listening to her mama talk because she is the announcer for the stadium. So.
Yeah, so if you're hearing two voices of me, just know it's my mom. Little echo of me.
Yeah.
I've been hearing it all day. I didn't know which one was which.
I guess I'm an echo of her. That would make more sense, I think.
I don't know.
I don't know.
Briley got Athlete of the Week for softball. She's been hitting bombs every week.
Oh, not every week. Definitely not every week.
You're pretty consistent. You're pretty consistent. Maybe not home runs every week.
No, not
but
home runs every week. Definitely not. But yeah.
First place is Andrews with 1.
You certainly earned the title for those softball girls. And
Yay.
speaking
Thank
of,
you.
while we have a little bit of time, GSN is going to be covering baseball and softball tomorrow in Pecos. Softball will get going at 5 p.m. That's a playoff game for you guys, isn't it?
We
No,
need to
it's
we need to
Pecos.
win it.
Got to win it to make the
Oh,
playoffs.
that's what you mean. Yeah.
So
Okay.
playoffs start early for the Rangerettes on tomorrow over in Pecos. That's going to be at 5 o'clock. It's going to be me and Camilla bringing you that game. Camilla looks confused. Tomorrow.
Oh yeah, because
Yeah, oh,
not
yeah.
gonna be
And then Nathan and his crew will be bringing you baseball at
You know,
7.
like the 3 to 4 guys I bring every game. I leave Camilla nobody. So
I'm gonna push the soundboard. Just
I don't
You know, y'all can come over before the baseball game.
It's tough
Oh, I'll
in
probably do that.
Pecos, though. 'cause
it's hard in Pecos.
Pecos's fields are really far apart.
Well, the
They
last
are.
few games I've tried to come by during the JV game.
Mm.
Yeah, he's been supportive
I've-
No,
because
yeah, I was just kidding.
Camilla bullies him if he doesn't.
what do I do?
See, now you're paying attention. I said you bully Nathan if he doesn't come support you. And
Not
stuff.
really.
Conversation with my camera crew over here.
No,
Like,
you're doing a great. You
we're
keep
talking
directing.
about our days
I don't know
what we had
about
for
great,
lunch.
but
Like, honestly, you should.
All right, looks like we got about 3 minutes left on this clock.
Daniel still. Where'd he go? Did he leave again? Or has he been gone from the first one? No, I'm just kidding. What are you giggling about over there?
Daniel asked us if we could sing "Say My Name" too.
So I don't know where Daniel is, but
At least we have our field crew.
Right there.
If he's not here, then Camilla's gonna have to run out there and be a camera operator.
Oh, he's been there the whole time.
Oh, he is. He's just chilling. My bad. All right, so they do have judges reporting and getting ready to go here. Another reminder that you can switch over to Tumbleweed Plus and see those medal ceremonies and the interviews that they're putting on. So that's some cool stuff too. We also have all of the field events from yesterday or from Tuesday. You can find those at tinyurl.com/2026 district track. And comments are turned on YouTube. Give us a shout out if you like what these student commentators are bringing to you. These student broadcasters, let them know. Give them some hype. If you've got a kid that's about to run, or you're rooting for your team, let them know. You're allowed to say, you know, go team. It's fine. Just don't be mean. That's all we ask. You do have to be a subscriber to comment for 5 minutes. You got to subscribe for 5 minutes.
Still in the comment emoji.
If you subscribe for 5 minutes, comments will be unlocked for you. We do that in case anybody gets on there and is being nasty. We can remove them and we don't have to deal with them for 5 whole minutes. But we've never had that happen. We don't expect that to happen today. I think everybody in District 3 is excited about the competition going
I
on.
think so too.
And we've got no malice today.
So hit that subscribe
Yeah,
button.
just love in our heart.
Smash that like button also.
Do we have any likes? Does anybody like?
I don't know. I don't know.
They don't have any likes because I'm not on.
That's definitely not the reason.
What?
That's not going to be the reason, Camilla.
Why two?
How do I check?
I don't know.
I can check.
Oh, Camilla's gonna pull it up.
Daniel's
Weird.
singing "Say My Name" in my ears.
All right, so we've got the JV girls on the track.
7
Daniel's-
likes.
How many likes?
7.
7 likes. Oh, it's up to 8.
Up to 9.
Sorry.
I like that.
Oh, it's 9. They're listening. People are listening.
It's because I like.
Oh, you did it. All right.
Oh, okay.
And Daniel's gonna have to take off from his break here and get ready to go because we are in
I'm going to have to
the
take
starter
off my break.
and we are off.
We're going.
We're not filming it. There he goes. He got a little too comfortable eating green beans. All right, looks like Greenwood is kind of catching the staggers here, but who is this in the back? I
Who
can't
is
tell
that?
if it's Andrews or Seminole, but somebody is making a move.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, I know. I think it's Andrews. I think that's Andrews and Fort Stockton. Oh, rough handoff for the Rangerettes. I don't know if they're going to still be in the exchange zone here. Yep, they're going to get white flags, so
Okay.
everything is good there. But a pretty rough handoff for the Rangerettes.
They might be able to pull out seconds still.
Yeah, I mean,
Great
Savage
sprint,
really,
though.
really getting it moving here. Definitely going to
Yeah.
get the second handoff here.
Yeah, so it's going to be – oh, it's pretty close. Monahan's Andrews.
Monahan's right there
Yeah,
also.
Monahan's is making a move here. Andrews
Monahan's
not far
really
behind.
going here.
Oh, here we
Monahan's
go.
going to take the lead on this one.
Monahan's is easily out in front when you take into account the curve. I believe it's Monahan's, Greenwood, and then it's going to be close between Seminole and Andrews. We'll find out when they come out of this last curve.
Here
Better
we
handoff
go.
there, but a smooth handoff by Monahan's.
They
Monahan's
took off.
still
Matt-
with it.
We've got Maddie Robertson from Greenwood running against Trinity Davis from Monahan's. It's going to be a pretty good race. Right now, Monahan's is owning it, but Maddie is fighting in this last stretch to try to make up that ground.
Yeah,
And
Monahan's
she's getting steps, but I don't know if it's going to happen or not.
Monahan's
be
full
pretty
striding
close.
out there. It's going to be Monahan's
Monahan's is
with
gonna
it.
take that one.
What a run that was. Monahan's got there about halfway through it and really showed out there for the rest.
0.3 of a second or the difference between first and second there. So great job by both of those crews. And now we get to varsity. This is where you kind of hold your breath. You know, you want to getting your relay teams to area and regionals and state. It's a big deal, and so you know these are the events that are kind of bookmarked with a lot of these teams.
Girls 4x200 meter relay.
Briley Windows may run.
May will run the mile next. That's our
Okay.
next race, so it's in a little bit.
Because we have people asking.
Does she have the mile relay?
She is the alternate for the mile relay.
Okay.
Shout out KESM Radio from Seminole. They're watching, guys.
That's legend Rob Franklin there. Ooh, we're
Yeah.
getting a little bit of cutout on our signal there for our
Uh-oh.
results. Let's hope that doesn't continue to happen.
Yeah, but yeah, they're watching. We have a lot of people watching around the district. Everybody's proud of their hometown runners here, so it's a big accomplishment to be here, to perform well here, and it's an even bigger accomplishment to move on.
Big day for District 3.
Could have been playing basketball.
Let me know if this starts flashing again, and I'll try to go bring that one higher. That's the only thing I can do. All right, so this has been an event that the Greenwood girls have really been dominant in, but they are in a pretty well. They're in. It looks like lane.
What is that, 5?
Lane
Oh, it's hard to tell.
6. So they're one of the outside lanes, and this is pretty tough to be in the outside lane. You don't have anybody in front of you to kind of chase after.
We're off.
We're gonna see if that affects them or not here.
Can't tell who are opening.
Let me pull it up.
Yeah.
That looks like McIntyre there.
McIntyre.
McIntyre closing that one a little bit there.
She's done a great job as a starter for them out of the blocks. Let's see
Well,
this
now we're gonna go to the
handoff here.
bullpen here.
Looks like Greenwood's going to be first to the handoff.
Mm-hmm.
Pretty smooth handoff there.
Seminole struggling a little bit with that handoff.
This is Addie Adame from Greenwood. She's been a
Adame.
great sprinter for us.
Yeah, she's not gonna look
That
back
is-
either.
Yeah, she has just completely destroyed that. This is Greenwood's to win right now. They are way out in front. She's going to be handing it off to Sydney Click,
Yeah,
who did an
here,
outstanding job in the 100 just earlier today.
yeah, here comes Click.
Seminole struggling
Click
again
really
with
take
the handoff.
off. Wow. Yeah, sorry to interrupt you there.
no, you're
Click
fine.
really taking off here. She's gonna.
I'm told Seminole had a rough handoff, and so that might be
Yes.
one of the reasons why they've fallen back. But right now, it's really Greenwood making a statement.
Yeah.
I'm gonna count. Let's see. We got 1, 2, 3.
Oh no! Here
4,
comes Weeks.
5 seconds between our handoff and second, and it's Kalani Weeks as the anchor. And Kalani Weeks is one of the fastest 200 girls in the state. In fact, she
Yeah.
currently has the #1 time in 4A for the 200-meter dash.
And she
So,
might
Yeah.
break it here.
Yeah, nobody's going to catch her.
I wonder who
they've
won
been-
that one.
They've been breaking the school record in this event all
This
year
is gonna
long.
be close for second.
I don't know what the current school record is. If you know what the current school record is and if that broke it, comment in the comments for us because I can't.
1:41.51. That is amazing. Just about 6 seconds between first and second there. Oh, goodness.
Yeah, that's going to be a competitive relay all the way up to the regional level, and we could see them running at Austin if they continue to improve like they're doing. So, just really proud of that squad, and being a Greenwood crew, we're hyped as they say.
Yeah, Andrews, I believe, came in second there,
I think
right?
it was Seminole.
Seminoles
Even
and then
through the-
Andrews, or
Yeah, it was Seminole and then Andrews.
okay.
But even
Yeah,
through
so-
the handoffs,
Yeah,
that,
so with a bested handoff, they still
yeah.
get seconds.
Who
That's
got the
awesome.
last bid? Was it?
let me see.
In lane 4, representing Monaghan.
Give it a second.
Yeah, you're on the school internet again, aren't you?
Am I?
In lane 5,
Let me switch that.
Seminole, Gallo,
You might want to get on
Reyes,
his.
Garcia, and
Is yours
Castillo.
better than mine?
I have
In
no
lane
idea.
6,
I have
Andrews, Rodriguez,
know.
Moore,
I have 3 bars.
Figueroa, and Stewart.
Yeah, let's jump on.
Oh,
his.
4 bars. Sorry.
Yeah, jump on his.
From Greenwood, Whiteside, Martin, Hernandez, and
It's a
Jackson.
super secret password.
We have a great internet connection up here in the box, but it's hardwired. So our Wi-Fi, which we're using our phones to get those live results, they don't have as good of a connection. Other networks. It's fine. Okay, so JV boys are getting in their blocks, getting a few. Looks like they're getting everything situated, ready to go. All right, so I think everybody's got their blocks set for these JV boys. In the meantime, I'll try to load that on my phone, on my side.
Alrighty. Well, did they already run the JV boys? I wasn't paying attention.
Oh, gosh. It looks like Greenwood, Seminole, Monahans, and Andrews are going to be your 4 varsity girl qualifiers in that 4x2. So, guns up. We're going. Clean start by everyone. And here we go.
Here we go. Seminole right there in third, kind of closing that gap a
Yeah.
little bit. And then in the front, I mean, that's getting a little wider as we speak.
Seminole certainly looking the fastest right now coming out of the gate. They're going to
Yeah,
be
they're going to be handing off second there. Greenwood's going to take it first.
Yeah, good job here by the Greenwood boys, but Seminole right there with them. Monahan's making some strides up, though. And Andrews has fallen back, but they're fighting a little bit, trying to get back in there.
Monahan's actually beat Seminole on that one, just barely.
Oh, it's all Greenwood right now in the 4x2 event, though.
Monahan's fighting hard.
Yeah, Monahan's has definitely made it's secured in second. Not far away from first, even though it may appear once you account for the staggers. Fort Stockton making up a lot of ground.
Yeah, Monahan's there, about half a second, maybe a full second from Greenwood there. We're going to really see through this last little bit here. Greenwood.
Greenwood with about 15, 20 meters and getting further. So Greenwood's going to take
Monahan's.
this by a mile.
Oh,
but
here comes Andrews.
Andrews had a secret weapon there at the end. It just means he hit the button too early.
Here, all righty. Monahan's will get third there. Andrews came in at the last second. Greenwood won by just about 2 seconds there. Will be the differential there for Greenwood.
Oh.
Now stepping on the track, we have the Varsity boys 4x200.
I was locked into my.
You're good. You're doing a great job.
And we're going to go to the varsity.
Lopez, Ramos, and Hernandez. In lane 3 from Pecos, Ramirez, Villanueva, Aguilar, and Ramirez. In lane 4 from Monahan's, Cohen. Brown, Friesen, Corrales, and Nelson. In
Okay.
lane 6 from Andrews.
All right. So 4x2. You know, I think Greenwood boys probably looking to have a little redemption here. They were favored in the 4x1 coming in. They fell to Andrews by 1/100th of a second. I expect them to try to make kind of a statement here with this one. This has kind of been their bread and butter all year. The 4x2 has been really impressive. They even did really well at the Texas relays, which was, you know, teams from all over. So let's see how it plays out.
Yeah, expecting a lot here.
Yeah. Seminole also has a really good crew in this 4x2.
Expecting a lot here from this one. It should be a great race.
Mr. Starter, the race is yours.
Yeah, I know coming in, Greenwood's been favored. Seminole is right behind them, like half a second behind them. And I'll just say, Andrews knows how to show up at district, so you can never count them out. And Fort Stockton's got some great sprinters, so this is going to be a competitive one. Excited to watch. We are getting runners in their blocks.
I always look at the wrong ones. When you said that, I was like, wait, what? I was looking at the second or the third leg though.
And here we go. All righty.
All right. You see Greenwood way on the outside. Dylan Payton starting them off, creating a huge gap. He is definitely past the stagger, but Seminole is not far behind. There's the exchange by Greenwood, and then there it is by Seminole. I would say maybe half a second or less. They are step for step with them right now.
Yeah, you saw Greenwood there, or was it Greenwood? don't
I
know who
will
that
say I
was.
think Seminole has a better lane for this because they definitely see their target. They know that they want to go catch Greenwood, and Greenwood doesn't know where they're at. And right now, Seminole is getting that step. They're working towards it. This looks like it's
They're catching up a little bit.
yeah, Caden Alford right here for the third leg, running against, I believe it's Jaden Corrales from Seminole. Jaden's got a little bit better of a finish, so he's going to hand off right there. That was the difference between times right now. And so it's going to come down to, this is Mason Lee as
Yeah.
the anchor, running against Gavin Nelson from Seminole.
It's going to come down to the last
really
bit.
hustling here. Seminole right behind him.
He's not going to catch Mason Lee.
Who's
Mason
it going to
Lee
be?
is a
Oh, it will
senior.
be
He's
Mason
got the
Lee.
experience. He knows how to finish. What a fantastic performance by both of those teams. Let's see. So your winning time for Greenwood. Let's see. It's estimated at 1:27. Let's see what the official time ends up being. 1:27:29. We have an echo
Okay.
there. Jinx. And then 1:27.68. So great job by those two crews. Those are some impressive times. Third place area qualifier is Andrews with a 1:29.85, and fourth is going to be that 1:30.94 from Fort Stockton. Those are going to be your 4 area qualifiers for the 4x2 relay. Congratulations to all 4 squads.
Yeah, Lee took it on that one right there. Yeah, he got a little close there, but Lee really just took better strides and got the job done.
So now we're going to be moving on to the 400-meter dash. We are still on time, so I believe that we'll be able to roll right into this race. They are going to be doing those medal ceremonies over on Tumbleweed Plus. If you don't want to turn away from the races right now, that's okay. Both streams are going to stay public, so you can go watch that one later and, clip it and put it on your socials and all that kind of stuff. Same thing here. We're not going to take this down, so don't feel like you're going to miss anything because we're going to leave all this up so that you guys can go watch it again. All right, looks like Briley's done with the point totals through the 4x2, so let's go ahead and look at those. JV girls, you still have Greenwood on top over Andrews with 142-82 there. I'm just going to look at the top 2 because we do have another race coming up pretty quick. JV boys, Greenwood got 144 with Andrews at 121. Varsity girls, Seminole is edging out Andrews by 2 points. That's 129-127. And then the varsity boys, Andrews with 120, Greenwood with 118, and Seminole with 97. Those are your top 3. Last year, it came down to Andrews and Greenwood in the 4x4. So that could very well play out today. Though I will say, Andrews does have a good advantage going into the mile. They have some great milers. So it's going to be an interesting rest of the meet to see how those points play out. But first, we got the 400. This is the JV girls 400. We got to watch this prelim on Tuesday.
All righty, here we are.
Brinley Dutton was the one that really put on a show. Her and Kaylin Neighbors from Andrews were the front runners. And again, it looks like Brinley Dutton from Greenwood has really pushed herself out there. If she can hold that lead, it's going to be a pretty impressive one. But she does have Kaylin Neighbors right outside of her step for step. It's going to come down to the finish. If Brinley can keep this pace in this last 100 and outpace Kaylin's kick, then she might be able to get gold today. But you've got...
Yeah, she's doing a great job so far.
You also have Cameron Reeves from Fort Stockton on the inside is
She's
making a
right
move.
there. But it looks like Brinley's going to pull through and finish here.
Yeah, she's got a great stride there, working those arms.
Yeah,
and it
she's gonna
looks like
finish in
Andrews
first.
is going to edge out Fort Stockton at the last second, but Brinley Dutton is going to walk away with that gold medal. Congratulations to her. And a great run by Kaylin Neighbors and Cameron Reeves there.
Yeah, that was a good race right there. Like you said, Dutton and Neighbors had a good battle the other day on Tuesday, but I mean Dutton does come up on top in this one.
We'll do a first call for the girls 200-meter dash.
All right, so now
Now stepping onto the track.
the varsity 400. This was a fun one to watch the other day. We had
One representing Greenwood.
Brennan Hall from Andrews blew everyone's minds with a 58.61. That is just an incredible open quarter time. You see 58 times when you're looking at splits for the 4x4, but you've got to take into account, you get a running start on that and kind of things like that. Getting a 58.61, which was her time, her qualifying time, getting that from a standstill is just,
That's crazy.
it's an unbelievable time. And so It's going to be fun to watch her run again. Then you have Zanaya Dunlap from Monahans, who's a freshman, who also broke the 60-second mark with a 59.93. So those are two elite runners. I mean, we have five girls that are under 63 seconds here. It's going to be a fun one to watch.
It's gonna be a fast one.
It's going to be a fast one.
I just said that.
Qualifying for area, Andrews. Second place, Seminole. First place, time of 1:41.51. Who also broke the school record, Greenwood.
Oh, Greenwood girls, I just heard over the intercom that they did indeed break their own 4x2 school record again. That's no surprise. I mean, everything on that race went right for them. They did everything just about as well as you could ask for, and they've been breaking that record all year long. And so, congratulations to them, and I get to post another social media post with the same girls.
Woo.
I just copy the same
awesome.
photo, send it out again. They did it again. That's what it'll say.
With
So
the fire emoji.
yeah.
They did it again.
So now they get to go over there and hopefully get an interview with Tumbleweed Plus, and that'll be fun. So, all right, we got our varsity girls in the blocks.
Set, go.
And we're going.
Clean start there. That's the first thing you're always looking for. We don't want any false starts.
You know,
I want the fastest kids from District 3 to go to area. I don't want to lose any of our kids because of a false start. So, love a clean start.
yeah, that was my question. So in the practice a few weeks ago, they were just letting them go again for the scratches. We're not doing that
No,
here.
Not. This is all official. So a false
Okay.
start, you have your blocks removed. So we don't want that. We're all about clean starts. So I don't care what jersey they're wearing. I want the top four to go.
Alrighty, well, here they come.
So Brennan Hall from Andrews leading the pack. You've got Zanaya Dunlap from Monahans is going to be your second place finisher.
And it's going
Um,
to be between Addison Warren and Jaslyn for third. I think Jaslyn got it, though.
Jaslyn, multi-sport athlete, a soccer player who has done a great job in multiple sports. Oh, does she? Oh, she plays volleyball too. And so, Jasmine Sagalas is going to bring in third, and she's going to break
The top
the
three were under
60-second mark.
60.
Now,
That's crazy.
I'm not sure, but I'm pretty sure that that's going to be a school record for Greenwood with the Sagalas time. I'm going to have to check that, but I'm pretty confident.
Yeah,
Y'all-
that's pretty fast.
I'll pull it up right now. I have the
That is
The board.
pretty quick.
Can fact check you.
here. I'm gonna tell you right now, live and in color. What was it? 59 what?
Fifth.
That is gonna be a new school record.
Yay.
59.91 was the old record. So, yet another record broken by the Rangerettes. There's been a lot of them this season, so special things happening. She probably doesn't know that yet, so I'm going to text her coach, make sure that she's aware.
I kind of wish we had the list of like everyone's school records so we could read those off too. That'd be cool. That'd be a lot to keep up with though.
In lane 6 from Greenwood, Aiden Arlamon. In lane 7 from Andrews, Robert Gomez. And in lane 8 from Fort Stockton,
So
James
if they
Warren.
placed first in prelims, they're eighth in the eighth.
No, it's random.
No, it's not. It's first place is in lane 4. Then it goes 4, 5, 3, 6, 2, 7, 1, 8. So you kind of work. You start in the middle and you work your way out.
So this is the last.
Yeah.
Never
So
mind,
you're
I thought it was
faster.
random.
You're going to get a little bit faster on your seed times as you work your way towards the middle of the track.
Gotcha. I thought it was all random. That's why Rodriguez is dead center. Should be a good Should be a good one there from Rodriguez and Gomez from Andrews.
All right, so I'm just going to say it's been 5 minutes. We should have more comments unless people just aren't subscribing. If they're not subscribing, I think it's because of you, Nate.
Probably.
How many people have smashed the like button? Track meets are long. Get a little goofy. All right, so the 400 has started. Yet another clean start. 16 likes?
See, I'm
Wow.
working, guys.
Yeah.
Smash
everybody-
that like button.
Yeah. Of course, we have 144 people watching right
Oh,
now.
wow.
We should have 144 likes right now.
Right now.
I'm not gonna like it if you're demanding them to like it.
It's not a like for us. It's a like for District 3. That's really what it
Just
is.
said ask them nicely.
So up
All
in
right,
front, I
so-
think that's Andrews.
Yeah, Andrews is kind of, I think, first and second
First and
here
second.
with who's that from Greenwood? Braden Thornton?
Braden Thornton.
That looks like Thornton.
Yeah, he's bringing in third. But right now, these two Andrews boys are running away with it.
Luciano Gomez and George Rodriguez are
So,
going to
yeah.
get first and second, and then third
And
is
then-
Braden Thornton.
If we had a JV area, they would be going.
It looks like actually a 3. It might not be Thornton.
Oh,
No, it is Thornton. Okay, sorry, I don't know how to see.
no, it's okay.
We'll do final call for the girls' 200-meter dash and first call for the boys' 200-meter dash.
So yeah, that's gonna be Andrews, Greenwood, Andrews, Greenwood, and then Fort Stockton. So
Hey, we got 25 likes. I got enough. We begged enough that we.
Yay.
see, I'm really working here,
Thanks,
guys.
guys.
Our final division of the 400 meters will be the varsity finalists. In lane 1, representing Seminole, we have Jose Trujillo.
So like, I'm also seeing right now we have 4 viewers over on the Tumbleweed Plus.
In
Uh,
lane 3 from
I get it. Y'all want to watch the races? We're down with that. I think when I talked with Fort Stockton, then we kind of assumed that that's what was going to happen. But be sure that you go find that stream on Tumbleweed Plus so that you can go watch it afterwards and go find those interviews and watch those medal ceremonies. And we'd love it if you would, clip out the parts and put them on your socials and let's celebrate these athletes.
We have some people from Kansas watching. That's
Wow.
it's a bit of a travel there.
Keith
That's-
Garcia.
Yeah, that's a
Keith
ranger, I
Garcia
believe.
ran a really impressive 400 the other day. What was the prelim result on him?
The prelims.
I know he
Let's
was
see if
booking
it
it.
wants to
Yeah,
load.
that's a ranger right there.
Keith Garcia, he ran a 52:54
Yeah,
That's
so
solid.
he's in area contention with that time. So
for sure.
see, somebody commented on their kid. We shouted them out. That's how it works. If you've got somebody, we're watching the comments.
And now we're going to be talking about Keith for this race.
Yeah. I'm gonna probably talk a lot about Andrick.
Yeah,
Andrick Rodriguez from Greenwood and Raiden Harvey are both extremely good at this race. Both running 49-second times,
Oh, wow.
and they're gonna be lanes 4 and 5, and they both can move. So keep an eye on those two, but also keep an eye on Keith Garcia because someone watching from Kansas is shouting them out. So we'll make sure they know.
So Keith is in lane 6 on the outside.
All right, and we're about to get started here. Well, yeah,
We also have Tristan Bynum. We have 3 Greenwood kiddos in this one.
Wow.
that's nice.
We got 2 Seminole, 2 Andrews, 3 Greenwood, and 1 Pecos.
All right. Gun is up.
Dead set on this one guy. Please move the camera.
And we're good. Let's go. You got smoke. That's what we used to say whenever you shoot the gun. There's smoke. All right, so
Well, they're definitely running
yeah,
out there.
Andrick and Raider already passing the staggers. But right now, it is Raider doing some solid work, but Andrick's specialization is this last 150 to 200 meters.
I did notice that the other day.
That's my bad. Sorry.
So here he goes. Andrick is starting to
Yeah.
pull away.
So this one's going to be all Andrick, but Raider Harvey going to be there, definitely going to be qualifying.
Look at Garcia
Keith
there.
Garcia
He's
going
sitting
for
in third right
yeah.
now.
It's going to be between
he can pull
him
through.
and, was it Zach Milan?
Garcia's going to get it.
I don't know. We're going to have to
It's
see.
going to be really close.
So Roderick, Rodriguez, Andrick Rodriguez, 48.06. Harvey with a 50.02. Let's see who that third place finisher is. Oh, it must have been close. They're having to look. They're really having to look on this one.
Boom! Garcia
Oh.
got it.
51 seconds flat by Garcia. The shout out from Kansas worked. Good job commenting. It's because of you. You did that.
Garcia going to area.
But mostly Keith did that. But the comment helped. And then Milan from Andrews is still going to be heading to area with a 51.23. Bynum from Greenwood with a 51.71. He'll still be able to go as an alternate. What a great race. We knew that one was going to be good.
So I think Andrick and Keith both beat their prelim times right there. I mean, I don't know if they were pushing all the way during prelims.
Keith did, yes. Well, I don't think Keith and Andrick needed to push
Yeah,
that hard. in
Andrick
prelim.
already has the 400 record. That may
Yeah.
have been another one.
But yeah.
Could have been.
I can't tell you how many times Andrick Rodriguez has
He beat it.
broken
He
the
beat
400
it. He
record.
beat it in the prelims. Did he not beat the record there in the
I'm
prelims?
sure he did.
He probably did.
He does it all the time.
He just has fun out there.
He just keeps finding that new gear.
Yeah.
All right, so up next,
Ooh,
I
some
think
hurdles.
we have the 300-meter hurdles. I don't know. They're already on the track, so we must be on time. They are going to be setting the hurdles, so we do have a little bit of time. So there's still time for you to get on there and comment and see if you can bring the same magic they brought from Kansas.
In lane 2, from Monaghan's, Sophia Briscoe. In lane 3,
Keith
from
Garcia
Greenwood,
Garcia
Oh
will
my
get
gosh,
in there.
that one got away from you, dude.
It did.
I'm going to go. See, that's the one I'm going to clip. I'm going to clip that and put that on my social media.
Okay. You're not gonna put air stairs there. It's probably already there like 1,000 times.
Jocelyn Hill. And in lane
You liked air stairs more than I liked air
Air
stairs.
Stairs was one. He. We were watching a baseball game or commentating a baseball game, and a kid,
It was in the playoffs. It was
Dylan
Ethan
Dominguez.
Reibold.
Was it Reibold?
Dominguez was pitching. It was game 3.
And he jumped up 15 feet in the air and snagged the ball, and Nathan goes, "He just climbed the air stairs." And
You know
everybody in the
that
booth looked at
trend?
him like, "What are you talking about?"
You know that trend in 2016 where like people used to like stack the imaginary boxes?
Oh, yeah, 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 yeah.
I saw a video that day about that, about bringing that trend back, and that's what made me say it. I was like, air stairs.
So my grandma actually just texted me. She's watching right now. So shout out Grammy.
Did she smash the like button?
She probably did.
All right.
Grammy, if
probably
you're
did.
if you're listening to this, smash that like button.
It's commentating for track meets. It's a long process because it's a long event. So we need the likes to keep us motivated. Normally we don't even look at the likes, but today we're looking at the likes. We just got another one. I don't know if that was Grammy or not, but
It probably was Grammy. She's listening.
Let's go. Keep smashing it,
Oh,
guys.
and we just got another one.
that was you. All right, so what did Rob Franklin tell us? Cambry Crow and Austin Flowers in the 300 hurdles for Seminole are multi-event tracksters, not tractors, tracksters, and multi-sport athletes. Yeah, they're extremely talented. If you watch any of our streams from yesterday, you're going to see Cambry Crow and Austin Flowers come up a lot. And we know those names from volleyball and basketball, and so yeah, we know how athletic they are. And I'm telling you, District 3 has got really good 300 hurdlers, and those two names are at the top of that list. So thanks for the shout out, Rob. We appreciate it.
Very much.
I don't know what time. I closed it where I had the time. So here it is. 6:10. So we're behind schedule. So when you get behind schedule, you still have to keep those breaks. So if it was planned to be a 10-minute break, you gotta still have that 10-minute break. So you continue to push events back a little bit, and that's just to make sure we want to give them all the chance to recover, and we're not in a hurry. We want the best results that we can get here. It looks like some people are checking on some hurdles here, but we're getting in the blocks, so we're ready to go. This is the JV Girls 100. We've got 3 Greenwood girls, 2 Monahans, 2 Seminole, and 1 Andrews.
This is another one of the hardest races in
No
track.
doubt.
This
This
one in
one's
the 800. Both of them are super, super hard.
I love this race because it's toughness and form are key factors in this race, and those are 2 things that you may not be born the fastest kid on the track, but you can make yourself the toughest, and you can work that form until you are able to be highly competitive, and you see that a lot in this race, and so it's exciting to watch.
So
Right.
I think this is Harper Everett out in front. She's doing a great job.
Yeah, she looks like she's got about a 2-second lead over everybody else, but a lot of Greenwood there. Marilyn Muela, I think I'm saying that right, from Monahans is in second, but then you've got London Fales and Giselle Velasquez from Greenwood are going to be your 3rd and 4th place.
Yeah.
There's Sophia Briscoe finishing.
50.59 seconds. I think that's going to be a PR for Everett, so congratulations to her.
I think it's close, if not, yes.
Definitely going to earn her a spot on the medal stand and maybe in front of the Tumbleweed Plus Mike.
And in the GSN JV area.
Yeah, the JV area
Yeah.
that we're probably not allowed to host by the
No,
UIL.
probably not.
Santiago. In lane 3 from Seminole, Austin Flowers.
There's Austin Flowers. Just heard her name.
Seminole, Cambry Crow.
So,
In lane 5,
my old pal Todd Martin is tuned in,
in lane 6,
track legend at Greenwood, and he said that he's expecting to see the Greenwood varsity boys and girls 300 break records today, and that's certainly possible. You have Andrew Bear, who's already broken the 300-meter hurdle record last week, and just getting faster, and she's a freshman, so that's fun to watch.
She's going to do it this
be in
week.
lane 5 here, and she's going to have Cambry Crow, who's actually the top seed right now, to chase after. So those 2 are going to really push each other. And then Austin Flowers from Seminole is
She'll
going to
be right there.
with them. But this is really going to be a showdown between Cambry and Andry. And we're going to see who gets to that first hurdle first. And it's going to be Andrew
no.
Bear. Oh, no, we did have a fall. Andrew right now is in the lead, has passed Cambry Crow, but Cambry has a great finish. So we're going to see how this plays out. But right now, Andrew Bear of Greenwood is locked in. She's pushing.
So Cambry has
was-
already caught up after the
Yeah,
fall.
Cambry fell down and has gotten back up and is currently in second place.
Second place.
Yeah, I
Cambry
watched
Crow.
her immediately take her old spot back right when she fell.
Go, Andrew. Let's go.
Cambry Crow falls and is still fighting for second or third. She's going to end up in third, but falling down and still getting up, getting on the medal stand and getting to area, that's a huge win.
That
That's
was a
big
fall,
time
too.
there.
Yeah, to fall down and run a 47:38 is an
That's
insane
crazy.
achievement. Andrew Bear is going to be your first place finisher with a 46:37. Congratulations to her.
That's big time. Is that close to the record?
I'm not sure. I don't have it in front of me. I'm sure. Yeah, she ran a clean race right there. I'm sure it was. But the real story for me was Camber Crow falling on the first hurdle. First hurdle clipped her heel, got her to fall. She popped back up and is able.
That was the quickest
Yeah,
recovery I've ever
actually,
seen.
it was. She did it. I mean, almost flawlessly. She stumbled, rolled over, and at the end of her tumble, there, she landed back on her feet almost. She practiced that definitely. It looked like she stumbled almost on purpose there.
I don't know about on purpose. I don't think anyone
Well,
would
she
want
made
to
it
do
look like
that.
on purpose.
Well, it looks like Seminole has some folks that are willing to co-sponsor the JV area meet. But yeah, I agree. I don't think the coaches are going to go for that, and the UIL may put a stop to that as well. And like I said, I don't know if these distance runners are interested in going another week. I think they're all relieved to turn in their spikes. All right, so JV boys are in the blocks. And we got smoke. We got smoke.
Immediately, Fort Stockton taking away the stagger there.
He was up there. He stuttered, and now Andrews has got the step on him.
Yep.
Greenwood running really smooth on the inside here.
He's going over the hurdle first.
Yeah, I think Greenwood is taking the lead, but who's in lane 1? Is that?
Francisco Fort Stockton.
All right, lane 2. That's another Greenwood. So right now, 2 Greenwood boys
Make that 3
making it
almost.
really smooth right now. Looking for stutters. I haven't seen one yet. No stutter there.
Oh,
If they can finish with no stutters, it's going to be a pretty impressive time, and they do. Oh, there at the end, looks like Greenwood got caught, so it's going to be first place is definitely Greenwood. That's going to be Rendon with a 44.24. Second place, Fort Stockton takes it with that's May with a 44.83, and Rios of Greenwood with a 45.36.
1600-meter run.
Oh, somebody just hit the heart. I saw that.
I saw that too. Do you think that's a like, or do you think it's just?
You can hit that little heart, and it makes it go bloop, bloop, bloop on the screen.
In lane 1, representing Seminole, we
Oh,
have
that's awesome.
Hudson Nelson.
I'll do it again.
In lane 2, from Fort Stockton, Omar Seminole.
You're loving your own
In
stream.
lane 3, from Greenwood,
Our
Aaron
own stream.
Carrillo.
All right, so this is another big one. You've got
Oh, people keep doing it.
you've got Dylan
Against Camilla
Payton.
probably doing it.
You got Dylan Payton here
A lot
from
of people doing
Greenwood.
it. Oh, Atlanta.
I saw someone online say that Dylan Payton may be the best athlete that's ever come through Greenwood, America.
Well, I play
and,
T-ball here, so maybe not.
Well, if
No, I'm
if
just
there's
kidding.
a show to be seen today, it's about to happen right here with Dylan Payton in the 300s. I have never seen Dylan lose this race outside of Austin.
Yeah, neither have I. He's been phenomenal his whole high school career in this one race. He gets a lot of practice in the early fall in football, so it should be pretty nice to see here. Because, like, when he jumps over people. Yeah, okay.
All right, so
You didn't get it, Camilla. Be quiet.
guns up. We got smoke. Dylan Payton, just an unbelievable athlete here.
Mill 6'7", is that you?
The speed in between hurdles, no stutter steps being taken, just pushing. It's unbelievable to watch. It's an unbelievable thing to see. Like it's if you
Dylan
are
Payton, oh
at
my
all
goodness.
into hurdles, the way he runs this race is beautiful.
He stuttered on that last one, and you can't tell.
It's
You
just
won't be able to tell.
just a fantastic oh wow.
Oh, my goodness.
Don't tell Dylan. I nerded out right there. That was impressive. What an impressive race.
I'll tell him.
37.76 by Peyton. You've got
Is that a-
Nelson from Andrews with a 40.36, and Aaron Carrillo,
Is that a PR?
another GSN Athlete of the Week, with a 40.42. And Signs from Greenwood with a 41.54. That's 3 of the 4 qualifiers from Greenwood. I'm going to tell you right now, Coach Burchett is going to be pretty pleased with that because we needed something to make up that ground from Andrews sweeping the hurdles earlier.
Yeah, and that's
so.
going to be really close to doing it there.
right, so
Making the finals in the JV division for the girls.
so now they're clearing off the hurdles, and it's time for the 200. We do have an elite athlete coming up in the 200. Kalani Weeks currently holds the top time in 4A.
Uh-oh.
I haven't checked. I haven't checked today. She may have lost it with all the other schools doing prelims, but I know a week ago she was the top time in 4A on mile split, and
She's the top time in our heart. you know.
she's fast. She's let's just say she's fast.
I can't wait to see it. When does that start?
Well, we have the JV 200 right now, and then the
Well,
varsity girls will be next.
No, but like when's JV scheduled?
Oh, I got you. Well, they're on the track, so it looks like
So
they're
it should
going.
be rather quickly.
Yeah, it seems like they're going to be rolling right into it again. Coach Voss has texted me that was another record by Andrick in the 400, so he did re-break that record again. So
Same picture. Did
yeah,
it again.
no doubt.
Same text.
I don't mind it because I'll just take the exact same picture and post it again. He did it again. He's broken that record so many times now, and it's a testament to how he just continues to improve and get better.
Well, let's go ahead and take a look at the leaderboard here.
Coach Voss is going to have to let me know if that was another record for Dylan Payton, because that was a good race.
As you see, JV girls Greenwood just shining bright, 177, and then a close second is going to be 91. And then it's going to be 86 and 68. So it's going to be Greenwood, Andrews, Monahans, and Seminole there. Then in JV boys, we have Greenwood. This is actually close. Greenwood 172, Andrews 147. That could be one event there can determine that one. Fort Stockton's going to be third at 61. Monahans will be fourth at 54. Varsity girls, Seminole will control it just barely. Seminole 148. Andrews will be at 141 for the varsity girls. Greenwood is in there at 118, and then Monahans again at 72. Now here comes for the varsity boys. Now the boys, Greenwood and Andrews have been switching all day, all evening here. Greenwood currently leads at 156, and then Andrews is going to be right there, right behind them at 140. That's also one event. That could be
I can
one
tell
placement.
We're about to get started here, but I can tell you that the mile for the Andrews boys is a bread and butter event, so expect some points for Andrews in the mile. And so it's really the 200 and then that mile relay is going to really it could be a close one.
Here's Maddie Robertson if you see the neon pink spikes.
Yeah, Maddie Robertson having a great day today. Brought in one of the relays earlier, doing a great job.
She's having a good day today.
She's going to take this one, no problem.
Oh, hey there. You can see him now.
Sorry, our director got distracted. She was
watching.
Yeah,
she was blinded by the pink shoes.
Yeah, she's so fired up with the competition, she forgot she had a job. It's okay.
Ooh, here's the fun one.
We appreciate the love on YouTube. We're doing our best here.
Ban that guy.
It's been a lot of fun to watch.
In lane 2, from Greenwood, Kira Humphreys. In lane 3, from Seminole.
All right, so I was talking about it a little bit earlier, but we're going into the varsity girls 200-meter run. We've got some great talent in here, but the one to watch, okay, is Kalani Weeks. Is going to be in lane 4.
Uh-oh.
She runs in the 23s, which is unbelievable. In lane 5, you've got Newbro from Andrews, who's a 25 runner, which is really good. That just tells you how much 23 is incredible. And then we've got Riley Wolf from Seminole with a 26. I mean, we've got some really fast 200 times coming up here. So this is going to be a fun one to watch and something that District 3 is being really competitive in on the girls' side. So pretty exciting. Exciting to see who's going to represent us at the area meet. Yeah, well, I know one of them. And there she is. She's already past the stagger. Just what an incredible athlete here. Already coming out of the curve, way ahead, lengthening that stride. Riley Wolf really pushing to try to get in there with
Well, yeah.
Rylan Newbro from Andrews.
Looks like
like
Ryland's
Newbro-
going to take it.
Yeah.
Having a solid night, though. You know, that's going to
No
be
doubt.
Newbro. Oh, my goodness.
24.82. It's so that puts it into perspective. So that's a 24.82. That was an incredibly fast race by Kalani. Earlier this season, she ran a second faster than that. So
I don't see how.
I can tell you it's because Kalani runs best when she's got somebody to run against. When she's got somebody that's pushing her, she's so incredibly competitive that she finds this new gear. It's fun to watch. We saw it earlier in the season when she was running in the 4x4 against Canyon, who is renowned in the 4x4, and she put on a workshop that day. So excited to see the kind of numbers that Kalani Weeks is going to put up in area and regionals and hopefully Austin. And so really exciting stuff.
I don't see how anybody could do better than a 24-second, but Kalani can do it. Man, that is incredible.
Yeah, she's a special athlete for sure. All right, so that's going to lead us to the JV 200. Guys, we're kind of reaching the end of this thing. We've got the mile and the mile relay. It's I'm going to miss everybody here. It's been a good time.
All right.
Thanks, Nate.
I'll see you tomorrow.
Yeah, it's true. We'll have a baseball game. The last baseball game we had in Pecos was probably about the length of a track meet.
Oh, my goodness.
Yeah,
Don't
we'll actually
remind
see,
me.
won't we see you for the next 2 days?
Oh, yeah, because I'll be at prom, too.
Oh,
Whatever.
Yeah.
I'm running the red carpet at prom, so that'll be interesting. All right, so it looks like I can see Reese Watzel,
Yes.
the blondest boy in America.
No kidding.
Carrillo and Magallanes.
Let's talk about Adrian Rivera, though, also. He's getting some love from Fort Stockton. Here we go. Speaking
Reese.
of which, he is in there at 3 right now. Reese is going to take it. Rivera might be second.
24:01. Just put into perspective.
Kaylani.
Kalani ran a 23:77 earlier this year. Kalani would have won that heat in
Rivera.
the JV boys.
Adrian
Sorry.
Rivera did get second on that one. That was a close one. We have a few Fort Stockton people here watching,
go,
rooting on
Adrian.
Adrian Rivera. So that's pretty cool to watch.
Yeah. Sorry, I'm still talking about Kalani. I'm going to move on. Let's go, Adrian Rivera.
But I digress.
I digress. Yeah, he got second there. We got, I'm not even try that name. A nice
Figueroa.
young man from Andrews.
Figueroa, I think.
I like it. I trusted you. All right. Men's 200.
Oh, I'm on the wrong
We
ones.
have Andrick Rodriguez in this one. This is a chance for Greenwood to earn some points here. Andrews does have a couple of guys in here too that are going to try to earn some points. And Keith Garcia is back up again. So we've got a whole. This is a pretty important race here, especially if Andrick can win, and if Keith can find a way to get some points for us to eat away at anything that Andrews earns, that would really kind of shift tides for Greenwood a little bit going into the mile, which we know Andrews is going to do great in. But Andrews knows how to show up to finals and districts, so expect him to be competitive here. We've got Gun up. Maybe? Almost? Guns up. We got smoke.
Here we go. Keith Garcia. I can't see him. I don't know. I know he's out there. I
He's
just
in
don't know
lane-
which one. I can't see him.
He's in
Ooh,
lane 1.
I have a
I think.
camera in my way.
Ooh, Andrick has fallen back a little bit, so he's not going to win this one. But he is going to edge out
Oh,
Andrews,
buddy.
it looks like.
He's going to edge out Seminole. No, he won't. Never mind. Francisco
All right, so let's see.
Hankins. Sorry.
All right, so first place is Hernandez from Fort Stockton. Second place is Friesen from Seminole. Then you've got Andrick from Greenwood and Evans from Andrews. So in the end, this didn't. Greenwood's going to walk away with 6 points, and so is Andrews. Both of us are going to walk away with 6 points. So this didn't shift the tide one way or another as far as that matchup between Andrews and Greenwood as far as that district championship. Francisco, what is it, Hankins?
Hankins, yes.
Got a shout out from his dad. We appreciate you guys watching. We're glad we are able to get this stream for you guys. Be sure to smash that like button. I can't say that without laughing.
It's not that funny, guys.
I don't know why.
Smash that like button, guys.
As our crew is working hard to get them
Just because
let me introduce you to these fabulous athletes. Running with hip number
Your mom
1
is so nice,
from
Riley.
Andrews, Sabrina Grady.
I just listened to her. These fabulous
Representing
athletes.
Greenwood, Bryden Anderson.
yeah, she wants me to wear those glasses with the
Andrews,
The disco balls.
Yes, everybody's seen that picture apparently. Why are you?
representing Andrews, Destiny Nunez.
All right, so we are getting prepped for the mile. I think the mile is scheduled to start at 6:40, so we are on time. So yeah, they're going to go ahead and step on the track.
I think my mom sent that to her.
So this is the part of the meet that you feel like you're almost at the end, but then you get to the mile and everything kind of slows down because the mile is to get through the 4 miles is probably going to take us about 30 minutes or so, and so kind of slows down the pace of everything. So let's see what we got. Some comments. Let us know what the comments say.
Nate, that's you.
Yeah, Nate, stop
What?
watching baseball and tell us what the comments are saying.
Well, we have a few people here. J. Mark ran with Francisco Hankins there just the other day, but he couldn't be here due to an injury in his leg. So that's
Oh.
unfortunate there. And then we have some nice comments here. We have it's all right, Keith. Grateful to see the live stream. That's us, guys. They're from Kansas watching, so that's really nice to see. We've gotten a lot of weird locations here from watching locations.
Is Kansas the furthest?
Kansas is not the furthest in GSN history.
Not
but
in history.
Today, yes. Today,
If
yes.
if you're further from Kansas, you need to subscribe, and then after 5 minutes you can comment and you need to tell us. We want to know the furthest person away that's watching. Even if you're from Midland and you're in a business trip to Tokyo, let us know.
Just because you want to go on a business trip to Tokyo doesn't mean everyone else.
And starting
I've
off,
been to
starting off
Tokyo, it's
strong for the JV mile is
Shout out Mrs. Welch.
Briley Anderson. She's already got a big gap between her and the rest of the pack.
Coach McGinnis. Shout out Coach McGinnis from South Carolina.
McGinnis is in
Coach
South
McGinnis,
Carolina?
she is in South
All
Carolina.
right.
She just had a grandbaby.
No.
Congratulations.
So Briley Anderson's still pulling away here. Gonna get as much as she can in the first lap.
So Rob giving us some advice here. Since the mile is the nice, slow-paced part, this is a time for us to do what we've already been doing, which is ad-lib. And we already beat you to that one. And then do some math on those results, which, Briley's been on top of the results the whole day. So, but we can do a good job here of figuring out. So Greenwood right now is 16 points ahead of Andrews in the varsity boys division.
That's interesting.
Now, how
This does not have the 200.
the 200? Well, it's not going to change anything because we both got 6 points
Okay.
in the 200. So 16 points. If Andrews we'll see how they make that in the mile. Let's go to the mile split entries and see kind of how the varsity boys what
the
they're
1600?
yeah for
Oh,
the
that's
boys.
girls. Sorry.
All right, so we're looking at. Let's go to seeds and see if it'll sort by that. Okay, so if we're looking purely on seed times, then Andrews would get first and fourth. That would be 14 points, which would bring them, and Greenwood would get 2. So that would be 12 points that Andrews would earn, which would put Andrews at 4 points behind Greenwood going into the mile relay. So I say that, but Andrews has proven time and time again that they know how to show up on district day. So I expect to see them run really, really well in this mile.
I'm pulling on cords. Whoops.
So Briley Anderson just finished her second lap at 2:50. That's
Two
really
Greenwood, yeah, two
that's
Greenwood
really
girls
good.
up there.
Oh, I keep hitting the wrong buttons, guys. Sorry. There we go.
All right, so yeah, it's gonna look like. I fully expect the Andrews and Greenwood district championship for those varsity boys to come down to the mile relay, which, to me is awesome. I think that Greenwood and Andrews have such a great rivalry. I don't think you have some rivalries that are just mean and malice, but I don't feel like that towards Andrews. I know a lot of those coaches and a lot of the kids over there. I have a lot of respect for them. So I think it's a very big, respectful rivalry there. And so, I think it's fun when those two collide. And I say that not as a Greenwood person, but as just a fan of competition. I enjoy watching those guys. All right, so looking here, Coach McGinnis did say that her new grandbaby is amazing, just in case y'all were wondering. And then we do have a viewer from watching from Fresno, California, cheering on Kalani. So it's a good thing we said some nice things about Kalani because we've got someone from California tuning in.
Oh, I just popped my knee. Did y'all hear that?
No, we did not.
Oh, I did. I felt it too.
All right, so I believe we are on gun lap
Yes.
Yeah.
for
Definitely.
the JV girls. We are up to. I'm gonna make sure that I'm gonna refresh this and see. We are up to 34 likes. I thought it said 37. Did we have some people change their mind?
I said 27, I thought.
Smash that like button, guys.
This is
That's not funny, guys.
This is
Come
a
on.
great time during this mile as we slow down and collect ourselves to go and like the stream.
Yeah, smash that like button while you're at it, guys.
We appreciate all the comments that we've gotten. As the broadcasting, I don't know what my title is, coordinator, director, big dog. As the
Okay.
broadcasting big dog, I can tell you that these kids work really, really hard, and they put in a lot of hours, and so
Look at
appreciate
Briley
any love you
Anderson's
give 'em.
finish.
Yeah, no doubt. She is really
She's
pushing it.
kicking it.
Nobody anywhere around her, just doing it for the seconds. She just wants the PR.
And then next we'll have Raquel Jimenez from Fort Stockton.
Great performance for her.
And then Destiny Nunez from Andrews is going to come in third.
Out here taking my job.
This is Sarahi Ramirez from Andrews. And then,
Sarah Barron from Greenwood.
yeah. So
Guy took my job.
And now passing by us is Sabrina Grady from Andrews.
but it's her job.
Then Yasmin Carlos, but she might get caught by Bradley Jimenez from Fort Stockton. Looks like she might slow down a little bit though. So Yasmin did beat her. They have such strong finishes in this race.
Again. We lost it, flickered.
Yeah, it's getting
As long as it comes back.
pretty strong out here.
Hey guys,
Yeah.
I'm back.
Run time was 6.9 there.
That's really good.
That's a pretty solid mile. Definitely faster than my mile, unless
Cut.
it's downhill.
Kyle Pond has joined us in the box. He's
Oh,
back
great.
from One Act Play. One Act Play competing in area on Saturday? Saturday. Good luck to them in Seminole, right?
Well, that means no problem for
I
Kyle.
mean, break a leg. I'm so sorry. Break a leg
I'm not gonna lose.
to them and Seminole, correct? Good. Representing the district well. And so, like to, if you enjoyed the prelim stream, that was Kyle that directed that one. But he had practice
it was
today,
me
so today
commentating.
has been Camilla. So, weigh in
That's
on
why
the
it's
comments and
been
who
a
read a
little,
better stream.
Do I get the comment here?
So we just finished up the JV girls 1600.
Let's introduce you to these athletes that will soon be stepping out
I'm gonna
onto
start
the
getting these
track.
totals added
Someone.
up.
Yeah, this is
Representing Seminole, we have
the
Allison
varsity mile now coming up. They timed that fast. The distance races are difficult to time with the camera, and they knocked that one out quick. So this one's going to be the varsity girls. Since this race doesn't have a prelim, the way that these girls are arranged in the alley start is by random. So normally you would arrange by seed time, so your fastest time would be on the inside. But in district for UIL, we have to randomize it, so they're all spread out. We talked about this earlier, but I'll point it out again. You'll see that the girls are lined up at 2 separate spots. The girls in lanes 1 through 4 are going to collapse into lane 1 as soon as they can. And those girls that are lined up from lane 5 and 8 and they're staggered out, they're going to collapse into lane 5. And then once we get out of this first curve, everybody will work into lane 1. And that's just a way to make sure that nobody gets ran over as they're trying to get into the first lane or whatever it is. It gives everybody a little bit more room to work with. And, yeah, so here we go. We're about to get started.
I want to look what the top time is for this race. Let's
Good
see.
start this time. Looks like Abigail Schaefer from Andrews is the favorite here by about 30 seconds. And that's a pretty significant amount. But then Addison Armstrong, Alyssa Barron, and Ashley Espinoza are all within, or even Micah Kendrick are all within like 3-4 seconds of each other. We got Lexi Stewart on the line.
Oh, I was like, who is that? It's Lexi. It's our softball teammate.
Well, alrighty here. Well, we are jogging around.
All right,
for a
so let's
mile.
see. Let's see how coming out of the first lap, if it's shaken out kind of how we expected. So we would think this first girl is going to be 1. No, I'm sorry, it doesn't have their lane numbers on this.
So here
But
I
we have
Is it-
Alyssa Barron
is it
up
not?
there, which we
Oh, it
were
doesn't
not
have the
quite
lane
expecting to
numbers
begin
there.
with. So I do think that top 5, that pack of 5, is going to be really competitive to try to earn that 4th spot, to area. So I expect to see that the first runner, Schaefer from Andrews. I expect to see her kind of run away with this a little bit, but the next 4 spots are going to be pretty competitive. Right now, Alyssa Barron really pushing herself. Had an outstanding season. Alyssa Barron did in cross country. Went to state this year, and so really would love to see her get to continue on in track as well.
And Abigail Schaefer, she got first in the 800, right?
I believe so.
I think so.
That's
Yes.
her, right?
And then Barron ran the 800, but did not qualify for area. I don't believe.
I don't think.
Because
think she's the
Micah did.
alternate.
Yeah, Micah did. and so they kind of like flipped a little bit there. So if that's the case, and I know Alyssa Barron, she's probably going to have a little bit more passion going into this race.
Yeah, for sure.
Addison Armstrong of Seminole has worked her way back into the pack. She was the second seed coming into this race, and kind of fell back a little bit early on, but has kind of found her rhythm and worked her way back up.
There's a little bit of switching around going between Monahans and Seminole back here. I don't know if y'all saw that.
Yeah.
They just passed each other like twice, though.
Yeah, they have a pretty good battle going on over there. With a solid lead, it looks like Seminole maybe, right?
That's Andrews.
That is Andrews, okay. Okay, I see the difference now.
And then it looks like Addison Armstrong is starting to catch Alyssa Barron around that curve. And she did. She passed her right there.
This is the last call for the meal deal, so athletes, if you haven't picked up your
Looks like
meal
your
from
twin
concession
sister is, what,
stand,
6th right now?
do that.
Something like that. Let me see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 7. I think it's 7.
6 or 7.
I feel like the 800 is probably her better race right now, coming off the injury. Just probably hasn't had enough time to get in the shape she needs to be for this. Yeah.
With them,
All right, so Abigail Schaefer is
I guess.
100 meters ahead of second place, so not a surprise. We saw that just based off of times coming in. So
You think she's going to PR?
I don't
She
think
has
so. Not
there's a
because
possibility, but I don't know.
I feel like it's hard to PR when the next person's 100 meters behind you. You know what I mean?
I guess.
It's easier to PR when you have to book it. But maybe. What was it before? 5:10?
5:10.
Oh yeah. If that was her PR, then she's definitely going to.
Maybe it's the season best. And then here comes Addison Armstrong.
Well, the official time is a 5:08.56.
Wow.
So if that C time was her record, then yes, she just PR'd, which is again hard to do when you don't have anybody around you. All right, so next up will be Addison Armstrong.
And then Alyssa Barron is coming in a little bit after her.
Kind of almost exactly what we expected to see.
And then Ashley Espinoza and Jacqueline Calderon finishing right after each other. And here's Micah Kendrick crossing the line now. And May Savage working her way to the finish line.
So that's going to be Schaefer, Armstrong, Barron, and Espinosa. That's Andrews, Seminole, Greenwood, Andrews. Those are going to be your 4 area qualifiers. And they get to go run against the Canyon District, who has some impressive milers.
Yeah.
What's the one's name that's just unbelievable?
Addison Bristow.
Yeah, that she's like nationally ranked, and the 800 is like #1 in the nation.
Yeah,
she's-
something like that.
She's
Can
special.
we please have the varsity boys 200 medal winners make their way to the podium? We want to give
And then
you
Sunny
your awards.
Sunny Casares is finishing now. She plays softball.
And that's what school?
Seminole.
This will be
Seminole.
the final call for the girls 1600 meter relay. Final call for the girls 1600 meter
Seminole
relay.
boys baseball. They had a great game the other day, didn't they?
They did. They beat the top dog, the juggernaut, some may say. 6-0 Andrews. Now Andrews is 6-1 in the district.
That was right after beating us too. So
Yeah,
on a bit of a
Seminole getting a little warm there. Definitely could be a little scary for the rest of the district. You know, Seminole had a great great squad the last 2 years. They just all graduated. So
Well, that'll be fun.
it should be really fun.
Next to take the track.
All
will
right,
be
so
the
now
boys JV
we move on to the
1600
JV
runners.
boys mile.
We have
We're halfway through the
16
miles, guys.
athletes running this race.
Yeah.
Hip number 1 from Seminole, Leonardo Ariello. Number 2 from Monahan.
And then it gets to the mile relay, which is,
Number 3 from Pecos.
I feel like, one of the most exciting races. I don't know what about it. It's just something about, I don't know if it's because it's the last one. It's just something about that race is just different.
Jason Patino. Number 6 from Fort Stockton, Octavio Ronquillo. Number 7 from Andrews.
All
Evan
right, so
Medina.
again, you can see we do the alley start here. It looks like we have quite a few JV boy milers. This may be a full crew. So
Let me just check how many.
Number 11
yeah,
from
it
Greenwood, Kyler
looks like
Rivas.
18 would be a full crew.
From Seminole, Damon
16.
Love.
It's close.
Number 13
That is really
from
close.
Fort Stockton, Julian Haro. Number 14
Okay.
If
from
you have anybody to
Greenwood,
shout
Julio
out,
Cesar Pena.
running the JV mile, now is the
15
time
from
to
Fort
do so.
Stockton, Gustavo Fernandez. And rounding out the group, number 16 from Andrews.
Looks like we have some
Rylan
movement
Diaz.
on the girls' points.
Don't peek though.
I already looked, but we'll announce it here.
I
in a
won't
little bit.
peek. I swear I'm not gonna peek.
It's only fun if you wait. It's
So
like
we'll-
birthday presents.
Yeah, we'll let you guys know once they're updated.
Well, you could know a little bit of a sneak peek if you go to Tumbleweed Plus. They're down there on the field, just interviewing people and showing the podium. So they're announcing winners right now for the 200, I believe.
Yeah.
So if you want to know anything interesting for the 200 meters, go check in on that right now, and you should be back in time.
At the very least, you're going to want to go and bookmark that link so that you can go and watch it
At least later.
later tonight or tomorrow or whatever, so you can go find some of those interviews of athletes from your community. I mean, that was the idea. We knew that obviously you can't watch both at the same time, but they'll both stay public so that you can go back, rewatch this one, you can go watch theirs and find clips that you want to see. So thought it was a pretty cool thing to be able to have those interviews without having to pull away from the races and stuff like that. So we are on lap 2 of the JV Boys Mile. No shout-outs. No shout-outs on YouTube.
Not just yet, no.
Who do we want to shout out?
Um,
Let's shout out
John Jessup.
John Jessup from
He's in
Greenwood.
first after that first lap, but actually, someone's passing him right now. Might be Andrews.
it could be Andrews.
Yep, definitely.
Yeah, I believe so. The sun kind of kicking in a little bit here now. Could affect me. I don't think it would affect anybody running, but it will affect me. Oh, good. Camilla's back.
Oh, she got you
Oh,
all.
she did.
Got
Wow.
you all food.
I didn't think you'd be able to do it.
I think she thinks Coach Thomas needs to lose some weight.
Are you gonna be on there? Are you a student?
I guess not. I guess I don't
I don't
do
know. I
it.
didn't ask.
It's okay. I'm fine. I'm just playing with you.
Should I start this guy next to me?
Yeah.
I'll do it with
Make
you.
sure they know that they can get one. Your camera operators, like Kyle, can go run Daniel's camera. Sorry, I'm
Y'all can go
trying to
run
get these
whatever you
kids to
want.
eat.
Kyle can run your camera, dude.
I'll eat all day if you ask me to, Coach Thomas. If you pay me $20 for the whole day, I'll eat that whole day, Coach Thomas.
Let's see. Let's go. My cousin's in the mile. Abdil Rubalcava,
Oh, he's from Pecos.
Ezekiel Mendoza, and Aiden Beregan. Let's go, Pecos boys.
Let's see where he is right now. Oh wait, I can't
No,
see their I can't see their hip numbers.
Yeah.
Maybe when they come around, I'll see his hip number. He's hip number 3.
So do I. What chips do you have? What chips do you have?
Doesn't matter right now.
That up and put that in the trash can for us. We would sure appreciate your help.
Daniel, if you go get one for KT.
Alrighty, well,
What's Thomas?
I'm looking for hip number 3.
Hip number 3.
Kyle, go to the camera.
Bingo.
There's one.
There he is.
three.
Yeah, there- yeah,
He's
right
got
there.
the shades
That's-
on.
Okay, bye.
Abdiel.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Abdiel rocking the shades.
right on, dude.
And I think that's a Seminole boy in front of him, maybe? Yeah.
They only had Chick-fil-A sauce.
The start time for the 4x4 relay will be 7:25.
7:25. Is that what she said?
Yes, 7:25 is start time for the 4x4.
So I don't know. That's 10 minutes behind what they were gonna do, but we are starting a little bit delayed. So they're just pushing that back to make sure that there's time for recovery. Since the 400 happened not too long ago.
So John Jessup is pulling away again over here.
Yeah. He's definitely starting to get a little bit of something going.
Mm-hmm.
Definitely taking a bit longer strides, trying to get his time as best as possible here.
Looks like Jessup's going to end up with a 5:06.69. Diaz Andrews with a 5:12. Rivas Greenwood 5:13. Well, you can see him on the screen. Y'all can read. Trevino Andrews 5:17. Hernandez 5:18. Ruvalcaba 5:23. That is a good looking scoreboard, man. Patino Seminole 5:30. Areola Seminole 5:32. That QR code on there will also take you to the live results if you want to check those out. See point totals and all that. Which I guess you could go ahead and spoil the girls.
Should I?
Spoil. Go ahead and pull up the girls' point
Okay.
totals.
Just disregard the boys right now because I haven't updated them. But for JV girls, Greenwood's in first with 207 points. Andrews is in second with 110 points. Monahan's is in third with 87 points. And Fort Stockton's in fourth with 77 points.
But the big news is the varsity girls because we had some movement on
Yes.
placement.
So Andrews came up and is in first now with 165 points. And very close behind is Seminole with 164 points. And then Greenwood in third, still very close, is 140 points. And then Monahan's in fourth with 72 points.
So you just love to see a varsity division going into the mile relay where that's going to decide who the district champions are. You love to see it. So that's going to be fun to watch right there.
Yeah, Seminole and Andrews keep going back and forth, but
I like to
Greenwood's-
think Greenwood's going to win the mile
Yeah.
relay, but second place will win the track meet.
I do know Greenwood and Seminole are pretty close in the mile
That's true.
relay, right?
Seminole has done some really good times.
They're
both,
pretty close.
both being sub 4 minutes this season.
They were 358, right? Something
pretty-
like that.
that's
And then we
pretty
were
solid.
357 or something. I don't know.
Pretty solid. All right, so now we have the last mile of the day before we get to that 4x4 main event. This is going to be the varsity boys mile. We have another big crew running this, and then we'll get to our main events here. But I know there's let me look up his name. The runner from Monahan's is just a fantastic distance runner.
Hayden Graves.
I
Yeah,
believe that's right.
Graves was
Yeah.
really good in the 3200.
And I think that this is another one of those specialties of his. So it looks like Aiden won the JV boys 3200. Ants? You better clean all this up. Is that what you're talking
I think you said ASMR.
about? Oh. Yeah, he's muted.
This would cause some ants.
Yeah, no, he's gonna clean that up too. All right. Yeah. So Hayden Graves, really impressive time.
Yeah, he started
Coming
really
in.
strong already.
It was you.
But this has Luke Smiley from Andrews being like 9 seconds faster.
Oh, wow.
So this will be a pretty big showdown between those two.
You've been on camera 3 for
Y'all don't let it get too.
Alrighty, well, here we are. Graves looking solid. A little bit of Greenwood and maybe Andrews right next to Greenwood. Actually, Andrews is taking Greenwood up there. Oh, is that Seminole?
I was going to say, I think that's Luke Smiley from Andrews.
Oh, okay.
For just adding a name to it.
Oh, okay.
And then Jack Ledford from Greenwood right behind him.
Graves just absolutely doing a phenomenal job here. He's been phenomenal in the longer races. Earlier in the prelims, just the other day, he won the 3,200 for the varsity boys.
And then right beside Jack right now is Jaden Hernandez from Pecos, who comes in with a time of 4:43. Insane. I don't think I could ever run that fast.
What options is he?
So Jaden Hernandez still working his way up. He's gotten himself to second place now as they're finishing this lap. And Jack Ledford also trying to work his way up to third place. He's sitting in fourth right now behind Luke Smiley from Andrews. And Hayden Graves has just
Doing here.
really gotten a big gap between himself and Jaden Hernandez.
Yeah,
Oh
I mean,
my
it's
goodness.
just like we saw from him in the prelims. He gets out heavily off of that gun and gets that major gap, which really sets him up for the rest of the race to be able to eke out that gap even more as the race continues.
Kyle, you scared like everybody right there. Nobody knew you were on the mic over here.
I did.
Oh,
Okay.
be quiet, Camilla. Golly.
Did you not see me reach my hand over and unmute mic number 3?
No.
I did not see your grimy little hands. No. Is that why we have like grease stains on the buttons now?
Okay.
So we're about to be on the gun lap. And here goes Hayden Graves to finish his 1600 off. And Luke Smiley is sitting in second place with Jaden Hernandez right behind him. And also Jack Ledford. Jack is coming around the outside of Jaden Hernandez. But we'll see whose kick gets it in the end.
Yeah, Graves staying strong. We do have a change in second now and third. So that should be kind of nice there to spice things up a little bit here. But it's pretty much been Graves this whole way.
He's going to really have to kick it here because Luke Smiley is kind of catching up. I don't know how good his kick will be here. But Jack Ledford closing the gap between the two of them.
Yeah, Ledford got a PR.
And also Jaden
the other day.
Hernandez
Yeah,
is starting to catch up
that's going to be Graves the whole way.
for sure.
Pecos right behind Ledford there.
So we'll have Luke Smiley in second and Jack Ledford in third.
Pecos will get it there. We'll go to Ariel. That's nice. They do squeeze into the 4 right there from Hernandez from Pecos. So Oh, people are getting on the track. Uh-oh.
And here come our final milers. And let me tally up these points.
You smell atrocious.
We will start the 4x4 relays in just a bit. To give you some point totals, let's start with the JV girls. In sixth place, with 6 points, is Pecos. In the JV girls division point totals, fifth place with 68 points.
Alrighty,
is
so
Seattle.
so that was a good little race there. Graves proving everybody what he can do. You know, he really surprised me. I don't follow track at all. He really surprised me the other day in the 3200, and he followed up again. He had a great race here. Pretty much had it the whole way. I don't remember a time where he didn't have it.
Is Greenwood.
But we're gonna go to the JV girls 4x4 here. This should be exciting, to say the least.
Do you know what these mean?
Like,
In the varsity girls division, point totals, currently where we're at, in sixth place, with 7 points is Fort Stockton. In fifth place with 10 points is Pecos. Monahan's with 72 points is
Okay, Nate, I finished the leaderboard.
alrighty, well, let's take a look at our leaderboard, Camilla.
We are taking a look at it.
So,
Yeah, we are.
for the JV boys, Greenwood is in first with 199 points. Andrews in second with 165 points. Fort Stockton in third with 69 points. And Monahan's in fourth with 60 points. And then for the varsity boys, we have Greenwood in first with 168 points. Andrews in second with 156 points. Seminole in third with 109 points. And Monahan's in fourth with 56 points. So those are all super close, and it will come down to this last race, which is the 4x4 relay, which I think our guys have an incredible time in that race, if I'm not wrong.
They really do. They really do. No, but this is going to be very interesting to see how this pans out here. I mean, Greenwood and Andrews are neck and neck right now, pretty much, for the varsity boys. You also see some very interesting stuff for the varsity girls and Andrews and Seminole. 1 point difference there, if I read that correctly. Yeah, so that one is going to be very, very special in its own way there. So we should see some different things. Oh, they didn't wave at me, Camilla.
Well, maybe that's just a skill issue, Nate.
Dude, your freaking beef jerky is stinking up this press box.
I
right now.
don't have beef jerky this time, Nate.
It lingers on you, Kyle.
Shut up, Nate.
Just kidding, Kyle.
That's why I took your pizza home with me last night. Or not last night. Tuesday night.
Everything has to go to the library.
Yes.
Make sure that they don't bolt and take off. Everybody has to carry it all. Okay, so when this is done, this is what we're going to take. You don't have to bring the camera up here. There's no reason to haul it up the stairs.
You know, when it comes to ways to close out a meet, in my opinion, I'd say the relays are always the most exciting way to close out a meet.
So that'll be whenever they call it, whenever they
I mean, it's 4 incredible runners on one single team, and everyone just contributes to that spot, hopefully at area.
Okay. Where's the kids and stuff?
That's why I'm saying we all have to grab handfuls.
Okay, so we're just.
Because Nathan has to, you've got to grab the stuff that you need for tomorrow. Your stream deck
about me?
and this.
Is my stuff
I
in
need
it?
this.
Oh, stop getting Coach Thomas. Basically, we're all gonna have to have like one of y'all girls will have to come upstairs and help us because
I'm out of practice.
there's more stuff up here and
We're gone
one
at
person can get the camera.
Okay, never mind. Never mind.
Alrighty, well. Where are they
He's
at?
gonna come up and
Are they even racing? Did we miss it?
Call for the boys 4x4 t-shirt and
Have everything in the library. I'm going to pack up all our stuff over here that's track related. And then I'll go to my classroom, help him pack, help you pack for
tomorrow.
Stepping on the track, we have the JV girls 4x400-meter relay.
What?
In lane 2, representing Kansas, we have Aguero, Carrasco, Estevito, and Castillo.
Ow.
Alrighty.
3, representing Monahan.
Well, Bradley's gone. I don't know what's going on anymore. She's the only one that was keeping me in the loop.
Canales.
Well,
In lane
it would
4,
appear that we are going into the JV girls 4x400 meter relay.
Decker, Driver, and Segura.
Okay.
In lane 5, from Greenwood.
Thank you for helping me out there, Kyle.
Oh, you're so welcome. The better commentator over here.
In lane 6, from
You know, they always save the best for last.
we have the team of Sotelo, Rojas, Lopez, and Reeves. And rounding out the group, in lane 7, from Kansas, we have the team of Neighbors, Wilson, Tyndall, and Owen.
All right, and there you see everybody lined up, ready for the 4x4 meter relay, or sorry, 4x400. You know, these are really one of the most, if not the most important of the meet, because you got 4 fantastic athletes all on one team, all pitching together as a single team for a shot at area.
I'm still muted.
Yes, I love the 4x4.
The relays will.
I mean, I don't know why Wendy's took it off the menu, dude. No, all right, that was funny.
Hit the crickets button. Don't actually hit the crickets button.
Now I was gonna do something else.
Now they have a biggie bag. I'm not that big. Golly.
Sure, sure you're not.
Keep telling yourself that.
People said something.
This is like cool. Do I have both my mics on at once?
You know, I keep trying to do that, but it's always hard to keep up of like who I'm talking to at what time.
Bradley wants you to move out of her
Oh.
seat.
I have my headset back.
I have your headset.
Briley, we took everything you had. I swear. Wait, which one's my water now? Oh wait, this one's my water. Coach Thomas took his water.
Oh, and Rob.
Oh, how many waters? Okay, I'm not
Don't
gonna
know if y'all
drink
noticed that, but that was perfect timing for me.
it. Yeah, it was.
Bradley?
It's I don't know what we would have done right there without him. I was already lost when he left.
Oh, yeah.
Here we are, running. Still. We've been
Well, I'd
running
hope
all
we're
day.
running.
Well, good thing it's forwards, not backwards, Kyle.
So that looks like Brinley Dutton starting out for the Rangerettes.
With Kyle's times, it would have looked better if he did run backwards.
What?
And Brinley is taking the lead for the Rangerettes right here. And that is, I can't tell if it's Andrews or who's in second here.
It looks like
It is going to be Andrews
yeah,
in second
it
right
does,
now. And Fort Stockton in third.
Yeah, Fort Stockton's
close
pushing
third.
that third right there, and then it's going to be Monahan's right after. I made that. I didn't make that.
You did not make that.
I didn't make
Look at me having to
And
clean
the
up after
second
everybody.
leg is off
Dude,
for
You
Greenwood.
spilled. Okay.
This is
No, I
Harper.
didn't. Mine's in the trash can.
This is Harper Everett, the second leg for the Rangerettes. And they are going to start breaking in to the inside lane.
Yeah, starting to break in here now. This is really where we're going to see that lead. As you can see, Monahan's coming up big time
Let's
now.
see if she can keep that pace for the rest of this lap.
She's really going to have to hold on to that pace. If she can hold on to it enough, she can just get there on Greenwood.
Mm-hmm. So here comes Harper Everett, her last 100 before she hands off. And she will be handing off to Evie Robinson.
Yes, Harper.
And Monahan's will be handing off to Trinity Davis.
Monahan's slowing down just a bit there. Fort Stockton and now Andrews will overtake him.
So Fort Stockton, Zoe Lopez will be up next for
Tell
them.
them I'm sorry that they just watched that entire lap on.
Carmilla, what are we doing? Okay, we were on the wrong camera for like the whole time.
Come on, director.
Why not? I don't know.
So Greenwood has a very, very big lead.
I'm not really focused on the leader right now, though. I'm really focused about this three in the bunch there. They've Andrews, Fort Stockton, and Monahan's have been all in a little
They're
clump.
all really close. And they keep passing each other. It's hard to keep up.
Monahan's was in there for a little bit, and then it was Andrews. Monahan's is coming back again here on this great finish here. I don't know what I said finish for. We're not finishing anytime soon.
They're
for this
finishing
one.
their lap, though.
Where's the handoff?
Well, like, they're about to finish their lap.
Yeah, but like,
Their handoff is down here.
yeah. That's what I was saying. I was like, because like they just, yeah, okay.
Evie passing off to Kylie.
Yes, Evie Robinson's handing off to Kylie Hoffman. She'll finish the Rangerettes off.
Here comes Andrews this time. Fort Stockton coming from a little bit far back than they were earlier, but they have some good speed going. This
And
handoff is
Seminole
really
is
what's going to
off.
do the difference
Or
here. Oh,
Andrews,
you see
excuse me.
Monahan's out the gate, speeding there. Yeah, they will take it in the second place there. Greenwood just soaring by. Monahan's really making that gap bigger.
So the list is a little bit out of order, but that is Trinity Davis from Monahan's
Okay.
as the last leg.
So Davis is really, really stretching this out. Andrews fell off just a bit, so it's going to be Greenwood, Monahan's, Fort Stockton, Andrews, and then Pecos for this one. Yeah, Greenwood just about done here. You can see them coming in now.
And then it looks as if Trinity Davis will finish next for Monahan's. And then we'll have either Fort Stockton or Andrews. I think Fort Stockton's going to take it. She's passing her right now. But will she be able to keep that
Leaderboard results.
that pace up there?
Yeah, it's going to be Davis, and then it's going to be Fort Stockton. That was a really fun race right
That
there in
was.
the middle of that.
I can't wait to watch the next one.
I mean, if they're all like that, then those are four really, really exciting races. Here we have the results. Greenwood got it by a lot.
Yeah.
Golly, that is a big margin there.
The
And
next
then
three were pretty
Monahan's.
close, though.
Yeah, I mean that's how it was the whole race, you know. Just a 3-second difference between Monahan's and Andrews there.
Right there.
And here comes Pecos finishing it off.
3 races left. Yeah, last event. Nope.
And then that's gonna do it. So that's gonna be the numbers there. So yeah, 4:18:30 for the Rangerettes there. That's gonna be really solid. That's gonna boost them up a little more.
Next, stepping onto the track are the Varsity Girls 4x4 relay teams. Let's
We're gonna go to the
introduce you to today's
because you kept
runners.
talking, Cal.
In lane 2,
All right, and with that race finished, that brings up the Varsity Girls 4x400 relay.
and Morales. In lane 3, representing Monahans, we have a team of Whitworth, Doug,
Here you can see them getting lined up, getting ready to start the race.
We have the team of Wolf, Blakeman, Warren, and Crow. In lane 5, from Greenwood, we have the team of Bear, Adame, Sigalis, and Wheels. In lane 6, from Fort Stockton, we have the team of Meadow
Okay, so this relay will determine the varsity girls team championship between Andrews and Seminole. If we go to the leaderboard, it should still be pretty much up to date here.
Yes, and I just updated the JV girls, so that'll be
that's
the
great.
that'll be the final results for the JV girls.
So the JV girls are officially done.
So the Greenwood Rangerettes are district champs, and then
That's nice right there. We're about to do the varsity girls here, but as you can see, this is a 1 point. This is a 1 point game. So this really matters to the placement. Any placement here for either other team, whether it's Andrews or Seminole, really will have a big pull here.
yeah, I'm super excited to watch this race. I'm gonna name off some seat times for these relay teams because I know they are very close. Okay, so Greenwood has the top seat time of 3:57:51, but very close behind them is Seminole with 3:59:32. So we'll see how that plays out in the end of this. And here we go.
Yeah, this has a lot of determination here. This has a lot of weight to the whole meet coming down to this one event right here.
Yeah, you can already see Addison Warren and Andrew Bear starting to break the stagger.
Bear's gonna hold it for a
I
little
think
bit
so.
here.
I think Andrew's a little bit in front of Warren. Yeah, you'll see that when she gets to the straight.
Bear just barely holding on, about to hand off here.
And the sun is so bright in these girls' eyes when they hand off, so hopefully.
Yeah, it
Can
could
be
mess up
smooth.
everything here.
So Seminole hands off first, Greenwood second. And this is Addison Adame and Noli Leckman.
Yeah, Adame really pushing strong here. She did get the handoff second. Andrews did get first there. So
And they're
she's
breaking in
already
now.
pushing. It looks like Adame is just pulling away slowly. Oh, Adame's on it. You can see how she's pulling
Mhm.
there. In the background, it's going to be Monahan's, Andrews, and then I can't. Is that Pecos? No,
I think
that's
Fort
Fort
Stockton
Stockton,
and then
Pecos.
Pecos.
Okay. I couldn't tell if it was blue or purple, but then I looked in the back at the yellow.
So we're on the last 100 of the second leg. Noli
It's close right here.
coming through for Seminole here. They might hand off first. We'll see if it's a smooth handoff. And it will be for both
Ooh,
teams.
that was almost a tie.
yeah,
I
that
believe
was
Seminole
really.
got it just by that much there, just by a thread.
And this is, I believe, Riley Wolf and Jaslyn Segalis.
Wolf definitely handling her business there. Segalis catching up just a smidget there.
Yeah, these names might be out of order for Seminole.
could be.
I know Greenwood's right, I think, but I'm not sure with the Seminole girls, so I'm so sorry if I messed up names. But Jaslyn Segalis is going to pull away from Seminole a little bit, and Kaylani Weeks is going to be the next leg for Greenwood, and she usually blows us out of the park, so we'll see how this goes.
Yeah, Wolf.
And then she'll be going against Cambry Crow.
This will be the first time Greenwood hands off first, and that's going to be very beneficial for Kalani Weeks. You can already see her electric send-off there.
So Cambry Crow kind of closing that gap a little bit. She might catch up to Kaylani.
Well, we all know Kalani. When Kalani is close, and when it is very, very much of a tight race. She does tend to do her best. Kalani kind of looking back there in her peripheral, and she will start to speed up here, but it's very close. It's going to matter right here at the end of this stretch.
So let's go, Kaylani. And they're going to finish it off right here.
Here it is, Kalani.
There's her push.
There it
There you'll
is.
see it.
And that's going to do it. Oh, that was a
Maybe-
big stride for Kalani Weeks.
Are we going to get a new record?
Maybe.
We're going to get a new record.
That's going to be
a
the
new
district
record.
championship, and that may be a new record.
Look at that time.
3:55.71.
2 seconds.
That is a 2-second win there to determine the district championships.
Wow.
That breaks a
Even
very
for-
big.
Even for Seminole, maybe. Yeah,
That's
their,
a mile.
their seat
That's
time.
really big.
Seminole's seat time is 3:59.32, and they just ran a 3:58.23.
Doesn't that break a very large streak for the Andrews Lady Mustangs?
Yeah, so let me.
I believe it will. I believe they've won it maybe 5 in a row minimum. That was a fantastic race. Kyle on his phone, not even witnessing the greatness that was just unfolded.
Let me put these totals on the board.
JV boys 4x4 relay. Cheer to these teams.
Hey, I think you didn't land it.
Running at line 2, representing
And you still didn't land it.
we have the team of Fernandez, Adams,
I think you might need to give up, Nate.
Hi, Daniel.
and line
Quit while you're ahead.
Rob Andrews, the team of Rodriguez, Gomez,
Can I borrow your water, Camilla? Please. Can I borrow your water real quick?
from Pecos,
Thanks. Oh.
Let me see it.
Oh my
And
God.
with that race coming to a conclusion, that'll bring us to the boys 4x400 meter relay.
You guys missed my dad.
Martinez. In lane 6, from Fort Stockton,
No, I
Warren,
said airball to me.
Francisco,
I missed it.
May,
I missed
and
it.
Rivera. In
Charlie,
lane
let's make
7,
friends with the
from
girl next to
Seminole,
us.
Gallo, M. Garcia, Mafuro Lopez, and C. Garcia.
Daniel. Hi, Daniel. The girl next to us is doing the wave. Who? Maidens win the district championship.
Yeah, so Seminole will be the varsity girls district champs. I'm going to pull up the scoreboard here. Just 1 second.
Yeah, so
Finishing.
Seminole will break that drought, I believe.
Okay, it's ready now if you want to
Or
pull
not,
that up.
not the drought. That will break the streak for the Lady Mustangs there. Seminole did win.
Yeah, so if you look at the varsity girls, Seminole got first with a point total of 180. Andrews
That's-
close behind with 177.
That was a very strong push there.
And then Greenwood in third with 160. And Monahan's in fourth with 80 points. So those were all super close. And it
Back-to-back
kind
years
of
there.
it kind of came down to that last race to determine it for the district champion. And here we go with the JV boys 4x4. I can't really tell who's in first right now.
Neither can I
But
really.
maybe when they get to this straight, we'll be able to see a little bit better. So I think this is gonna be
Yeah, it's looking like
Fort
Fort Stockton
Stockton.
for a little bit, but
Seminole's kind of coming
Seminole
up
is
though.
pushing hard.
And then Greenwood sitting in third.
Andrews really pushing for third here. It will determine right here if this is a good handoff.
So Greenwood handed off first there.
That was a great handoff from Greenwood. Greenwood's really
They're
just going to
off.
fly.
Kyle.
I said thank you.
So this is Reese Adams for Greenwood. He's flying around that curve.
I mean, Adams really just took off there. Maybe there's a gust of wind behind him because he was flying.
And then we have Gomez for Andrews, who really kind of caught their team up And Francisco for Fort Stockton is pushing him to his limits.
Yeah, Andrews Fort Stockton's been really close there for majority of this race so far. It will be very exciting to see which one takes it over here. Right now it is Andrews. Seminole coming up on Fort Stockton.
So here goes Greenwood. They're about to hand off, and
Yep.
they're gone. Andrews next, Fort Stockton, and then Seminole, Monahans, and then we'll have Pecos right behind them.
Fort Stockton really having a nice breath there. They were really close to Seminole, and this new runner form really opened up the gate. Coming back up on Andrews here. Greenwood still in the lead currently.
So Greenwood is going to keep pushing their way up here. This is Braden Thornton for Greenwood. And more for Andrews. Oh, Fort Stockton. That's
Fort
Mason
Stockton
May.
coming back up.
Fort Stockton's now sitting in second. Greenwood just handed off to their last leg, which is Trip Martin. And Fort Stockton is really kicking. Their last leg is Adrian Rivera.
Fort Stockton really kicking it here. Andrews trying to make a push. We're gonna see how that matchup comes to be here. Greenwood still holding on with a pretty decent lead. Fort Stockton looks to be pushing on this curve here.
Last 100. Here we go. It's going to be really close between Greenwood and Fort Stockton.
Fort Stockton
Maybe.
pushing really hard here. You can see the big strides. He might get it.
I don't think he's going
But
to.
he
Greenwood's
will
going to take
not.
this one. Fort Stockton's going to come in right after.
That's going to be really good for the JV
And then
boys there
Andrews.
for Fort Stockton. That's going to put them back up a little bit more. That was a really good race because
Really was.
what really made it interesting was that Fort Stockton Andrews challenge there. That first the first runner they had, they were neck and neck, and then the second one for Fort Stockton couldn't hold on as much, but at the very end he made it close. And then it was just history after the third.
Varsity boys.
So this is going to be our very last race for the district meet. And it's probably going to be the most exciting one.
To these runners. In lane 2, representing
So let me put our JV totals on here
Peyton, Brooks.
for the guys, and then we can go over that real quick.
In lane 3, from Andrews, the team of Nelson, Millen, Richters, and Harvey. From Pecos, in lane 4, the team of Saldana, Griffin, Ramirez, and Aguilar.
The last race of the day.
With Cowart, McGowan,
It's
and
it's
Galvan.
been a long day. Never thought I would see this race.
Lane 6,
I'm excited to see it though.
the team of Gonzalez, Sexton, Bueno, and Castillo. And in lane 7,
Okay, so now we have the leaderboard on the screen.
Friesen.
For the JV boys, I've just updated it after the 4x4. Greenwood will be the, what's the word I'm looking for? District champs, there we go, with 219 points. Andrews coming in second with 177 points. Fort Stockton in third with 85 points. And Monahans in fourth with 64 points.
Yeah, that last race really helped Fort Stockton out there between that third and fourth there. And Greenwood will take it. But
By quite a bit.
yeah. And then this race right here really does matter for the varsity boys. So this is current. This is up to date, not including this race, obviously. 168 and 156. And so actually the fun thing about the 4x4 is the points are doubled, right?
Mm-hmm.
So if Andrews gets first, they will get 176 points. If Greenwood gets first, they'll get 188 points. So it's kind of like that.
So it really comes
Um,
down to this
It
race.
really, really matters here, and this could be the race that determines everything. So, yeah, the whole meet comes to this.
So I'll read off the seed times for this race so far before we get started.
Who's starting? Who is that? Oh, is it DP?
So the top seed time in this race is 3:19.90 from Greenwood, and Seminole's gonna have the second best time of 3:24.30, and Andrew's right behind him with 3:27.57. So we'll see what this race brings, 'cause you can never tell.
You can't rush perfection, Nate.
Can I take the tag out of your shirt?
Do I have a tag on my shirt? Yeah, it's right there. Why are you looking at my shirt, Camilla?
It's for bad weddings. Okay.
So we're fixing to get this race started. Maybe.
Maybe not.
Maybe not.
Dr. Pepper, baby.
Okay, now we're getting down in the blocks. So I'll read off the starting legs for each team. For Greenwood, we will have Dylan Payton. Andrews, it'll be Brody Nelson. Pecos will be Cody Saldana. Monahans will have Gavin Covert. Fort Stockton will have Jeremiah Gonzalez. And Seminole will have Connor Brown.
All right, and they're off.
Here we go. Dylan Payton
I
has
think
some
our-
speed. You can already see him kind of getting.
There we go. Now you can see him running.
Dylan Payton already has a little bit of a lead here.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, Dylan Payton probably one of the quickest on the Ranger team. But we're gonna see another speedster come out of Greenwood Rangers pocket in just a minute here.
So in lane
Is
7,
neck and
you'll
neck.
see Seminole.
Wow. Seminole
But
and
they are
Greenwood.
gonna
Payton getting
Greenwood's
a little bit
gonna-
more there.
Greenwood's gonna be able to hand off first because they're in the closest lane.
Oh yeah.
It's just gonna look like Seminole.
And that's going to
is-
be real nice.
there we
Here
go.
comes, no, Kason Brooks is not running today. He's injured.
That is Aaron Carrillo.
That is Aaron Carrillo.
who is filling in for Kason Brooks.
Yes, okay. So Carrillo, look at that lead. Taking long strides.
Friends and packing up your camp area, please be sure to collect
But we do have Andrews in second place right now, who is really moving.
appreciate your help in helping us clean
Holy cow, Aaron.
Carrillo not looking back, just running as hard as he can.
And that'll be Seminole in second. Andrews very close behind, and then Monahans, and then Pecos. So Greenwood has handed off.
Yeah, the whole track team for Greenwood cheering on Carrillo there. What a job well done from him. Now who do we have here?
So this will be, I think it might be Sammy Signs.
I think you're right there. It looks like Sammy Signs from
I think
far.
that's
Has the
Sammy
same
Signs,
haircut.
yeah.
So
He's booking it, and then down here, I believe this might be Keith Garcia. So we're gonna have Sammy Signs handed
That
off
is
to
Sammy
Keith
Signs.
Garcia down here for the anchor leg.
Here we
And
go.
He does have a pretty good lead, but he's still gonna have to push it because you never know with these last legs.
Let's see how big of a gap we can get.
So that's probably about a
50?
30-yard lead that Keith Garcia has on these guys, but I think that's Andrews really coming up here.
That's a big lead. I believe you're right on that. Andrews not backing down just yet.
No.
If they win, they could clinch a district championship here. It will be hard. I don't know what
Keith
the point
Garcia is
total
going to
is for
finish
second
this
place,
out. Last 100. Here we go.
but it's looking like Keith Garcia
gonna
the
take
whole
this.
way. And that will be the dagger. Ladies and gentlemen, Keith Garcia clinching the Rangers district title.
So after this finish, I can tally up the leaderboard for the final race, and we can look at that all in total.
Well, yeah, let's calculate it.
Shouldn't take me long.
Amazing. It's been such a fun
That is
Just
going to
one
do it.
second.
We're so proud of all of our
Don't peek at the leaderboard yet if you're on mile split right now,
representing our district at the area competition.
because you want to see the pretty one.
Alrighty, well,
Coach
here
Thomas
are
made
the
us.
results.
To send you on
Greenwood at 3:23.67 there. That's going to clinch first.
awards to present.
Andrews at 3:26.94. That's going to clinch second there. And then, honestly, it was a really good battle between Andrews and Seminole right there. Just about a second off. So that was really, really close there. Monahan's going to have 3:31. Pecos at 3:34, and then Fort Stockton at a 3:43. So Briley's getting the totals
I'm
calculated right now. She has them done. So we're gonna take a look at the final results for everybody here tonight. Let's take a look.
Okay.
Here we go.
You want to
wanna-
read it off?
I'll let you do.
Okay. So I'm going to just go with the varsity boys. We got Greenwood clinching the district championship with 188 points. Andrews in second with 172 points. Seminole in third with 121 points. And Monahan's in fourth with 64 points.
Yeah, that was a really good finish there.
That was a good battle from the top three teams the entire time.
It was. I mean, it was back and forth for all three of them the whole way. I want to go up. And on this one, Greenwood from JV boys really got the job done. 219. The closest was 177.
Yeah, that's crazy.
That's going to be amazing for the JV boys. For the rest of the sorry, Kyle's being Kyle. For the rest of their high school career, it's really looking solid. You have Dylan Payton, Kason Brooks, graduating this year, so there's definitely some potential there for the JV boys. You want to get the girls' side?
Oh, yeah, of course. Sorry, I got distracted.
It's okay.
Okay, so Greenwood JV girls, they got themselves a district championship, and our varsity girls have gotten third place, and Seminole took the first place in the varsity girls division. So great job to them. Congrats. That's awesome. I believe Andrews had it for a few years before this. So great job from Seminole to come out and just put in the effort to win this championship. And best of luck to all the individual qualifiers for the area track meet. Do you know when that'll be?
The 16th.
The 16th is
16th.
what
Next
Camilla
Thursday.
says.
Yeah, next Thursday.
So if
at
she's wrong, hold
Lubbock
it against her.
Cooper. She better not be wrong, because I'm putting all my faith into her as well for this one. It's going to be at Lubbock Cooper, though. I believe 16th is right. I don't know 100%, but
Aaron Carrillo himself told me.
Aaron Carrillo himself
Well,
told
then
her.
that must be right.
Okay, must be right. Well, if you want to see the interviews, make sure to go to Tumbleweed Plus. They will be
Yes.
recording and leaving them up there. They have some interviews, and they're looking at the podium, and they're doing all the great, fun stuff on the field. That was Tumbleweed's job, and they did a great job today.
They did do a great job. I saw them all working out there the
Me
entire
too.
time.
Their staff up here in the press box with us was checking on us. We were checking on them. It was a great collaboration. We definitely have to do this more often for them. But it was great. So thank you to the Fort Stockton broadcast team at Tumbleweed Plus. It was a really fun time.
It was fun to get to see their equipment too, and
They
like
had a lot of
their whole
crazy
setup over
equipment.
here.
I'm never ever gonna know how to do any of
Yeah,
that.
I don't know what that is, but it's really cool.
But that's gonna do it for us here at GSM. Alrighty, well the leaderboard is right there. Screenshot it, send it to everybody you know, and kind of brag up your kids.
And while you're at it, smash that like button.
Okay.
Yeah.
Hit that subscribe button.
I'm just kidding.
Okay.
Well, not really.
That's
but
going to do it for us. Thank you to everybody here at GSM.
yes, thank you to all of our help.
This whole week has been controlled chaos, I guess you could put it. We had a lot of work done on Tuesday, and that went really well. And then today went really well as well. So, yeah, thank you for everybody at GSM. Briley Savage sticking with us for the last couple days. Camila Alvarado not sticking with us that much on Tuesday.
Daniel
Kyle.
Diaz, Henley Kinster,
Daniel
Lindsay
Diaz.
White.
Yes, this is Daniel's last stream.
I know.
Really?
Yes, this
Poor
is Daniel's
Daniel.
last stream. So, lots of love to Daniel. And, yeah, just thank you, everybody, for helping us out here over the week.
Yes.
Do not miss baseball and softball tomorrow
In Pecos.
in Pecos. So if you have time to make the drive, definitely make the drive. Briley will be playing tomorrow.
I will be playing. It's a
So-
super important game for us, so
Super important.
we would love if you tune into that.
Just put the tripod on
So yeah, if you do have the time, make sure to go to softball because they have a must-win game tomorrow. Well, that's going to be all here in Greenwood for the 4A District 3 District Championship. So yeah, my name's Nathaniel Turner. On the mic with me tonight was,
Briley Savage.
and that's going to do it.
Thank you so much.
Thank y'all very much.